computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
So here we are, everyone. I hope you guys heard what we wanted you guys to hear. I'm trying something new. Please let us know in the chat. So, there we are. There we are.
Is the Norwegian school not coming?
Hmm?
The Norwegian school?
No.
Oh.
They went for dinner. Please let us know if the music is too loud. We have Jackie Chan as well, over there in the small little corner on the left down.
Hi.
Well, we can always go a little bit bigger later on. Lova, I'm depending on you. How does this look? Well, so far so good. I'm having the chat over here. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit, let's say 2 more minutes, until we get some hello on the chat or something like that, so we can begin explaining what we're gonna do with this drawing. So I don't have to say it more than 2 times, hopefully 3. Is it good, Josie? We have Josie here, a term 2 student, making sure everything is working. Gamer at heart, gamer at, you know, artist in heart, or whatever you said.
Sounds good.
Yeah, pretty much. Music's good. Thank you, Lova. That's good. So, I forgot the name of the artist that made this cast.
Carpeaux.
Carpeaux. So this is a cast bought by a student here at school that loaned it to us, which is great. I always wanted to draw this one. I don't have the highest contrast in the shadows, but hey, we can fake it till we make it, if I can say it like that. So everybody is here. So I will just explain what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a 2-part, you say it like that, 2-part live stream. So I'm gonna do my best to finish this on stream as much as I can. So I'm gonna go for like 3 hours today and 3 hours next time. So that's one reason I found like the best non-copyrighted music that I can play. If people wants to drag their sketchbook out, be my guest and do it. If you have any questions regarding the school and what we do, shoot, we are all here listening. Jackie will talk a little bit more about certain things that are happening at the school, regarding entry deadlines for application and all of that. And well, enough babbling, let's start drawing. This is the hardest part. Actually doing the work. It never gets easy. Okay, let's put the chat over here. There you go. So first things first, since I did have a little introduction to like the basic foundation pretty much. Right now I don't have enough room to truly back up, but I'm a bit lazy, so I'm not gonna back too far out. So I'm gonna look at my cast, get an idea of the top and bottom, understand the big overall shape, and try to make it as accurate as I can with the foundation that I'm gonna go for. So let's say that this is gonna be my top. I'm looking at the gesture line from the up corner here down to the baseline, just to get an idea of where I want to place him. Gonna try to do it almost life size, so it's gonna be bigger than I see it. We also use comparative measurement here at the school, if people are wondering. So what I'm trying to do right now, it's this idea of an envelope lay-in, just a crude idea of the big overall shape before I start sculpting it, chiseling it more, going for the smaller shapes. So this is actually the hardest thing to actually teach someone, how to see from big to small. Never gets easy, even for me. You guys are silent. I mean, you are.
Yeah,
Back me up.
I'm drawing.
Okay. Well, if you want to say anything, Vasil, I need to give you the microphone. I think later on, when I get a little bit more accommodated with my drawing, it's going to be easier for me to talk. Because it's never easy to talk and live stream at the same time. But people want to see results, like the real thing. We're all tired of words. We want to see that you people can do this.
Is that what they say?
No, not really. But deep inside, that's what they want to see. At least that's what I got when I was doing chilling and art. People really liked the fact that I was drawing, so that was good. That's something that I miss doing. Chilling and art. It was great. Just drawing and hanging out with people online. So at this stage, I'm looking for the big shape, but I'm also trying to look for some anchor points. Points that will pretty much help me build everything around them. It can be more than one anchor point, but right now I just need to find one that I feel comfortable with finding the other ones that's gonna support that anchor point. It is a bit of a strategy game, if you ask me, when you draw. You have to see the big patterns and calculate them. So it's a bit of this mathematical way of seeing things, distances and general volumes, proportions and stuff. And the most important lesson to get from this is basically patience. This takes time. So that's something that it's the hardest as well. Well, everything is hard, but spending hours in front of a drawing just to get it right takes a lot of discipline as well. You have to be a bit insane to be able to do this. That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
Yes! You have to be insane.
No, you don't.
Don't you know Van Gogh, he cut his ear off. That's how insane he got.
That's not why.
I do believe a bit in that. You have to be a bit, not insane in like literal way. You just have to, you know, it's like my father told me once, like, you spend how much time on this? And he's a fisherman and he has patience. But when I told him that I spent, I don't know, like 80 hours on a piece of artwork, he was going like, okay. That's a
I
bit
think
too
different
much.
people put value in different things, and just because we put value into this doesn't mean that, you know, it's right or wrong. It's just different. I know some people that like will spend hundreds of hours learning how to do like a magic trick. But for them, that's not time wasted. So, you know, I think it's just like, I'm pretty sure if you asked your dad, it was like, what, you spend like what, 4 hours waiting for one fish? Just sitting on the boat, just waiting? We would think that.
He's very impatient.
Yeah, see?
He always goes like, where's the best fishing spot? I'm like, Dad, you kind of need to feel it as well. So I understand what you mean.
I think it's just how much value you put into it.
Well, we're gonna try to do this in like 3 hours. So let's see how that's gonna go. Well,
Like
6 hours.
right? You
Yes.
said 6.
No, I'm not gonna be able to do this in 3 hours.
Yeah, you're also very fast.
Huh?
You're also very fast.
Yeah, but I don't want to make too big mistakes because when you're fast, you make a lot of stupid mistakes. So I want to really take my time and somehow do it right. Because this is one reason depending on the questions people are going to ask, you know, the idea of accuracy, shape and structure and form and this and values and that. I feel like I never have the chance to really get in depth to something like that, to show it on a drawing and explain. Let's see. Salvador Dali, is my insanity a joke to you? You see, it has to do with insanity. Is my insanity a joke to you? He got it, he got it. He understood.
This is the first time I'm drawing with a camera in front of me.
It's literally in front of you.
Yeah. I'm just like...
I'm impressed.
It's kind of nice. It is stopping me from getting too close.
But maybe that's good, right?
Yeah, I guess in a way.
Let's see how we're gonna build this. I don't want to get into too fast into the idea of structure when I don't even have the big shapes in. Yuri, do you want to say hi to the people on the stream?
No, thank you.
No? Why not? Come on, man. You don't want to become famous?
It's a nice light setup.
Yeah. I'm missing a little bit of a contrast, but it's okay.
Oh.
Yes, those are the peeps over there. I mean, you don't want to join?
No, I need to work on my still life.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good. I need to finish the jars in the corner.
The what?
I have the jars.
Ah, the jars.
Yeah, to the right. I need to finish them.
Okay.
Before I leave.
Are you still blocking in, or you're just taking it piece by piece now?
So I'm doing the first layer. But I'm kind of doing it piece by piece, but not too elaborate.
But that's fine.
It's like an in-between. I think it will set me up nicely.
Well, good luck.
Have a camera set up as well. No?
It's right in front of my face. Are you watching me through the screen?
No, I'm doing both.
You're doing both? You want to be the, what do you call it, the person that takes care of all the software?
Watching
I mean, we all know how
no
much you love
idea.
technology.
through the
I
screen.
do like computers, but I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh, it's OBS.
Yes,
I know that a little bit.
it's OB. What do you think so far about my shapes? You think I'm making the head too big? Come on, critique me, maestro. Come on. Hi.
Yeah.
So my reference point is somewhere around here. So I'm trying to make this and this here a little bit of the anchor point, but I think, yes, the head feels a bit too big. My base will be somewhere around here, depending on how I'm like treating the head.
Oh, the head. Maybe this is the reason why the head is feeling big, and this angle is coming in. More like,
I need to
from the
exaggerate
back of the
it.
head to the neck to the pit of the neck.
It's too vertical. Do I need to like tilt it more?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Okay. I think that's a very important tilt. It's really
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
make it work. Because I would like people to come in here and give me critiques, because it can be fun for people to see how you guys roast me.
Yeah, but it's so early on.
Yeah, but this is what you should. This is the hardest thing. Like this is where I need the most help, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But I will continue
And you
to.
go back of the head to the pit of the neck, and then
Okay.
think about it. The head is too big again.
Okay. I'll also look into the structure while also figure out the shapes.
Am I standing in? Like.
I mean, I am pretty much around here. I have a certain distance from here to the nostril that I actually see and get in position. So I know it's incorrect, this part here. I made it too rounded. But you should come here after like 30 minutes to critique me again.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Nice.
And you're very bad critique like that.
Ah, Lova. It says that there are 18 folks watching, but there isn't so much activity in the chat. Come on, folks. I mean, it's not much that you can ask. You just have to be patient to see the magic happening. That's what I think. All right, let's see how I can turn this a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to make this little dot here my reference point. And hopefully that's gonna help me. Because I have made the head a bit too big. So I need to find some distances that I can relate to. I might have to shrink that part. Let's see.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the whole thing about reference points and anchor points?
I think in my case, when I think about reference point, it's getting me in the right position all the time. So I back up and I see like some distances, some abstraction that helps me get in the right position in relationship to my subject. And anchor point is basically transferable points. Like for example, this one here, I want to make it as static as possible so I can build from the point outwards. And then I have this anchor point, and then I make another anchor point and another anchor point. So everything anchors on the first choice that I make as my anchor point. But reference point, yeah, it's just me getting in the right position. That's how I see it. Am I wrong?
I don't know. Wait, what was the question again?
Question is what a reference point is and how it relates to an anchor point, or if it does.
A reference point versus an anchor point. Interesting. I don't know. For me, a reference point is, it could be any point that you're using as a reference. That's just a reference point.
So it's the same?
Yeah, exactly. What are you referencing? It doesn't really matter. Like if.
No, for me, it's like when I'm trying to look here to get in position, I'm trying to find a certain reference that's identical to what I'm seeing over there to make sure that I'm in position.
Yeah, but how is that? What about an anchor point?
An anchor point is like basically certain points that I see around the drawing that kind of nails the drawing for me. But I think they're kind of the same if I think about it.
Yeah.
But they are still different in a way. Yeah. Or maybe I just named it anchor point because I was talking with Danielle about it. And I kept saying reference point, and then she said, so it's kind of like an anchor point. I was like, sure, yeah, you can say it like that. And then I talked more about it with her. But I do like to have for some reason, I kind of separate the two because reference point, I need to get in the right position. So what are my anchor points? So I kind of separate them just so I know what I'm doing. Hey, I'm Romanian. I'm trying my hardest with English here, okay?
No, I think it's fine. I don't know.
I think it's just important that you get in the right position.
Why?
Well, because then you're gonna draw it very skewed. It's gonna be like this huge, weird monster with different proportions than whatever you're looking at. Huh? Why? You want me to give you the microphone? So you can explain it.
He's asking you why.
What?
Yeah, he's just asking why.
But you guys are making fun of me.
No.
No.
They're
No?
just asking
Okay.
why.
You did, exactly. Oh, if people are wondering, that's Vasily in the back painting. Sorry. Yes, Josie.
Your question was about stepping back, or no, going back to the same spot.
Yeah. Why is it so important? I guess it's to make the same thing.
No, it's not exactly just to make the same thing. It's just that when you stand in different positions, your viewpoint of an object changes, because that changes relative to where you're standing. So if I stand really close, if I'm gonna draw a portrait of you and I stand really close to you, versus if I stand in a different viewpoint, then that changes how I see you. So I think when you first start off learning to draw, the more stable shapes and information remain for you to draw from, the easier it is for you to sort of practice other aspects like accuracy and proportion and all that stuff. Because if it keeps changing, it keeps moving, everything's sort of like constantly nebulous, I guess is what I would.
Sense.
Hopefully.
What was your
My anchor point?
point? Yeah.
So it's this one. I'm trying to see, so I'm getting in the right position, whatever my reference point. So when I'm backing up, I have a distance from here to the nostril that I memorized. And then I'm just looking at this one here, to this one here, to this one here, and I'm relating it within the big proportion. Maybe they're the same thing, anchor point and reference point, but for some reason I just liked to separate them, so people kind of have a bit of a concept of what they're doing. What is that you are using to draw? So I'm using Nitram right now to draw with. Jackie, are you using pencil?
Yeah, I'm using graphite.
I'm wondering if they're asking you about it. Or what pencil are you drawing with? It's okay if I'm mocked.
Me?
I think he's referring to you. What is that you are using to draw?
I use a what was it? Here's a graphite stick, and then now I'm using almost like a clutch pencil with a lead. So it just has this thing is just like a finger grip, just for ease. But no, I don't. It's just a clutch pencil. Questions?
No, I was just wondering if my head feels better. I mean, the head that I'm drawing. Yeah. I think I went overboard with wanting to draw this cast, but no matter what happens, I think it's worth it. It's so beautiful and so complex. There's so much small little shifts in the form and those planes. Ah! It's really, really nice. I understand why SARA wants to draw it so badly. Well, now I know it's gonna fit in the paper, so I'm getting an idea of its head. That's good. I always found this way of simplifying shapes so interesting, like this idea of the blocking and going from big to small. It took me a while to understand how to actually look at it. I find it quite complicated sometimes to think in that way.
Do you do that in your own work?
I think I do it when that's one reason I like filming myself when I paint. And I notice that I always start with the bigger blocks before I go for the smaller details. So I presume that I'm constantly blocking from big to small even when I paint. Like I look for the bigger, like this one here. This here is the bigger shape of that eye. And I know that inside there's smaller shapes that will construct that eye. So I'm always fascinated on how this actually works. This simple concept of blocking in.
But you also do that when you do like your own personal work and like screen prints and stuff.
Yeah, I approach it this way too. Because I have to be accurate if I want to make it look like the actor. I have no choice. I mean, when I do my own stuff, I think I have a certain freedom to being a bit more loose and not as accurate because I'm just inspiring myself from the reference. I'm not really drawing the person.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a portrait, I'm bound to restrictions. I can't let loose. So, yeah. Do you do it like this when you do your own stuff?
Sometimes. Depends on what I'm doing.
And I noticed that when I don't go for this way of thinking, like the simple idea of a shape to be accurate with it, I fail so much with the accuracy. So I can be quite, more fast and go faster into details and look for the structure and make it look cool. And then I realize that, oh my God, I have so many mistakes. This is stupid. And then I go back to this way of working. So it does help me be accurate working in this mannerism, in this way. Are you guys going to save this on your page or account? It's gonna be on this YouTube channel, the SARA channel anyways. Is the music layered on top of the video or in the room? It's within the program, so you guys can hear it better. We have a little bit of it as well, but I think you guys hear it directly through the software. I don't think you guys are. Okay, I think the tilt is better in the head. Jackie, before you go, I would like you to critique me before you go, okay?
Well, what time is it?
I don't know.
It's like only half an hour. Yeah.
It's just half an hour, okay, but please do it so I know that I'm actually not making huge mistakes here. It would be fun for them to see how you're gonna roast me. I think that's gonna be fun.
I don't really roast people.
Oh, come on. Deep inside you want to roast me.
I only like to roast meat and vegetables.
Well, we are literally made out of meat, so... Human stuff, yes.
Josie will do it. Or roast you.
Do you want to roast me, Josie?
Oh God, no. I like lines.
You like my lines?
Yeah.
Well, that's not roasting.
You're very sympathetic.
What are you working on, Josie?
Barg.
A barg.
I'm finishing up my charcoal bar. I want to make it marketable.
Marketable.
You can roast me, yeah.
No.
No, please.
I mean, they need to see what I'm roasting.
Bring it over.
What do you think it's done around here?
Well, I accidentally went darker with it because I thought it would look nicer, but it doesn't.
I mean, it's gonna look nicer. You just need to harmonize the values now because you went a step down in your value scale.
Yes.
You have like small little shapes like this over here that you need to work on. You see the accuracy of these ones. But I'm very proud of you that you're working and trying to finish this because I know it was a big pain for you.
It was, but they all were.
Yeah.
And then you forget about it until you pick it up again.
Yeah, you see, like you went dark over there. So now you need to make a decision. Maybe that's a bit too dark because your darkest darks are around here. That's a little bit more dulled out.
I tried to lift the whole ear, but it's so... I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'll try it now. If I ruin it, it's your fault.
Wow, thanks. So it's gonna be my fault if you ruin it. Blame the teacher. The teacher told me to do this. This is one reason it's not working. Thanks.
I was gonna do something else that was smaller and better, but the teacher told me to do this.
You're gonna get the microphone after Jackie, and you better say that again, because I doubt people heard you. How do you guys deal with getting, I mean, they can't really hear you, so never mind. Or maybe they can.
Deal with what?
Like when a teacher, because I remember when I was a student, I had such a huge ego, and I was fighting my teachers all the time when they told me something was off. Like, the head is too small. And I was like, no, it's not too small. It's not too small. I remember fighting Sana over a figure I was drawing. Sana is one of the owner of the school. And I refused to believe that the head was too small. And she kind of let me be. And I worked on it the whole day in the figure. And then I realized that it's too small. And I felt so bad. And I went and I apologized. But when she was telling me that it's small, I could see it. It's just that I refused to believe her.
What term were you?
I was painting with color. I was quite far. But yeah, the ego is strong.
I can fight people on when to do flats, but I think I have a lot of respect for my. Not saying you didn't, but I'm too afraid of it. But I am fighting about some things.
Don't we all? I think we need to have like a stream about how to deal with your ego. I don't know. I still have ego problems, so yeah. It's one of my demons. So people in the chat, do you have an ego problem? Let's make the chat talk a little bit with us. Yeah, that's Marianne said that the chat will be like, I don't think it's a problem to have an ego thing. Is it really? No. Are we gonna talk a lot about
It is for learning.
the ego? If it's a problem, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a problem.
Oh, if you're learning.
When you're learning, yeah, because it really hinders your capability of listening to someone that knows better than you. Because that's the idea. You're going to someone that's, let's say, it's better than you, and some people have an issue with that. Like, for example, we're quite young and we have people that are older than us and we're teaching them and all of that. No, I mean, I
don't know
remember.
about you.
Huh?
I don't feel young.
But you're like 38?
Like, yeah.
I mean, you're still in your prime. Come on, you're not that old, and you're no.
Sounded like you want to sell them.
I'm glad that you don't have the microphone on. Oh, you're horrible, Marian. I wonder how many of the Romanians are lying. What? I didn't say that. You said it. Shush. Mm-hmm. No. Isabel is gonna come here and kill me. I know. She's already on her way. She's like, no, I'm gonna go to the school. Oh. It would be fun to have Isabel on the stream one day. Like drawing with her. That would be fun. Okay, so the eyes.
Oh, we could talk about the Rome trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we went to Rome.
How did you feel? How was it for you?
Unbelievable. The fact that thing, that the places, the structure, the architecture exists, and it's like Sana when we saw that sculpture with all of those, every strand of hair. How did they do that out of marble? Do you know it was like this beautiful sculpture and there was a little bug inside his shirt?
Bernini is
Oh my God.
yeah, sculpture of, I think it was, who was it? It was, I can't remember.
I don't know what it was, but it was amazing.
Someone the Elder. Oh, it was a portrait bust by Bernini of Michelangelo Buonarroti the younger.
I wonder if I can write it down in the chat so they can see it.
Who was the nephew of Michelangelo.
Oh.
Had the same name.
I mean, I did find because I was very curious how they did this marble. So they do it first in clay, and then they transfer it.
Yeah.
And I shared the video in the group chat for the Rome trip, and
They don't freehand it, no.
no,
No.
that was unbelievable. I mean, I heard that apparently Michelangelo freehand a little bit.
And they would also like use drills,
Yeah.
which a lot of people presume that they only use the chisel and the hammer.
Yeah.
So they didn't. They use more
They
tools.
use a lot of them.
A lot. Wow. And I didn't know.
It happened in this museum, but I saw it in the museum in Frankfurt where they had like an entire.
Do you want me to give you the microphone? Because you and Jackie know way more about Rome than I do.
No, I don't know.
Oh, now you guys are chicken out. You're chicken out,
Rome.
Vasil?
We're not talking about Rome though. We're talking about marbles.
Yeah, but he's saying a lot of stuff about marbles.
Yeah.
Ugh, whatever. You will get the microphone in the end. Okay, let's see what people... Oh, we have something in the chat. Wait. Are you guys sure? I'm afraid to make mistakes, so I tend to freeze. Let's take the first one. So I'm more afraid to make mistakes, so I tend to freeze. How would you interpret this?
I'm afraid to make mistakes, so I tend to freeze.
Like we had a situation like
Do
this.
you mean
where
like you don't draw? Like what would that mean?
it's like, well, you know, when we have students and we give them some help and then we go the next day and nothing has happened?
I don't know if that's the same. That's
No, that's what I do.
you're too afraid and so you just don't work on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So what's
Okay.
the best way to unfreeze yourself?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I think that's just
Focus on the results and focus on the process.
yeah.
Do you want the microphone, Marianne? Because you're giving pretty good answers.
It's really hard to just it's because a lot of that is just very mental. I feel like a lot of drawing and painting is very mental. It's not so much can you do something, more like can you sort of try to persevere and keep working at it and keep fixing it until it's right.
I think that was the most interesting thing I've learned about when I was doing my education is how to, it's like Marianne said, go through the process and just work around it to get it to look right. Like the amount of mistakes that you need to put down to actually see what is wrong. So yeah, you can freeze, and then I tell students, just do some mistakes, put something wrong down so you can actually see what you need to do to unfreeze yourself. Is that a good way of approaching?
Yeah, maybe.
Putting mistakes down?
It's hard to yeah, you don't want to just be like, just do it. And it's
It's also like, if you think about it, you're not really better at it. You just do the mistakes faster.
You're doing the mistakes faster. Faster.
It's kind of like you don't really get better at drawing or painting, you just get faster at fixing the mistakes.
So what's your best advice to people when it comes to unfreezing themselves when they draw?
You just push through, it doesn't matter.
But how do you push through?
The result doesn't matter.
Oh, so that's one reason you said
I mean, to
the
me,
process.
This is more like experience based.
Mm.
If you don't like the experience, then you're never gonna do it. Like, you're never gonna achieve the result if you don't learn to enjoy the experience.
Hendrik told me the same thing when I was having a block with my commission. I was stressing out that I don't have enough time to finish it, and he told me, like, just trust the process.
Yeah.
Just draw and paint, don't think, just trust the process. So there's truth to that. Yeah.
If you don't enjoy the experience, and if you don't have patience with the experience, you will never get to the result you want.
Mm.
Because it's kind of like the process is more important when you're learning than the result,
Mm.
and it should be prioritized.
Mm.
And it always comes down to habits.
Put more yellow ochre.
Trying.
Oh, I know you are.
I know I screwed my yellow ones, but whenever I put it, I put too much. And I've been going back and forth.
It would be an easy job for teachers if the students didn't have an ego. I agree with that, but we all have it. I think for us as teachers, it's not enough to just teach, but we also need to be able to mentor the students. And then Lova said, not an ego problem, but an annoying mom who wants me to make abstract art problem. Oh, that's well, you have to deal with that somehow. Tell your mother that that's not what you want to do.
Parents that don't care about their art.
Yeah, it's better to have parents that doesn't care about your art. That's what Vasile said.
What is an ego?
What's an ego?
Resistance.
Resistance,
Like whenever
Vasile
you
said.
hear something and
Here,
Your
you can
mic.
have the microphone.
I don't want to.
Oh, for the love of God! You're just coming up.
want to listen.
You just want to listen. Yeah, but maybe people wants to hear this.
It's talking about resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you hear something and you don't want to listen, there's like a strong gut opposition to what you hear. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't always come from a place of like, I know better. Sometimes it's just insecurity.
Do you guys hear him? The other person in the background? They shouldn't. For the love of God.
What do you think, Joe?
What's an ego thing? Yeah, I think it's an insecurity thing as well. If the question is like, what is an ego, right?
Yeah. What is it?
Insecurity. Insecurity and being afraid to admit that you're wrong.
High expectations.
I think so, but I believe in this idea because all the time, and it happens even now at my age of 36 years old, when people tells me, and I know they're wrong in my consciousness, like in my mind, but I still fight them. And I hate that about
But you know
myself.
they're wrong.
No, sorry, they're right and
yeah.
I'm wrong. But at the
Okay.
same time, I'm like stubborn because again, it's the ego that doesn't want to be hurt. And you know, when I tell you that we all have demons, that's one demon I'm fighting. It's horrible. I hate it so much when I feel that. It ruins relationships with good people, for the love of God. What did he said? You see, some people wants to hear you, Vasile. You're like a little knowledge over there in the corner. He's shaking his head. He doesn't want to come here, unfortunately. He's too afraid. Fight your ego, Vasile. Come here and tell us your wisdom. I mean, Josie has come up with very good questions. Maybe I will need to buy another set of microphones, so then we have two. Let's see, how much, the ones that I have, it's Rode, it's like around 1,200 crowns, something. They're quite expensive, these ones that I have. I have a good friend from Germany that bought them for me when I was doing my live streams, and Wilhelm and I, we were too poor to buy good microphones, so it was horrible, and then he transferred us money to buy the microphones. Oh, that was funny. Thank you, Torsten.
I think Josie should have my microphone. You ask really good questions.
Oh.
You make good answers. I can just yell my questions.
And I can just yell my answers or not give any answers.
I think I can give her the microphone.
I think I should.
Yeah.
And you just keep asking us questions.
Let me go get my eraser, my precision eraser, and I'll take that.
She never comes back. Where did Josie go?
She will never betray us. I believe in her. What? No. No. She did that.
I just didn't come back? That's pretty funny.
No. She will come back. Give the microphone to Vasily. Wait a second, who's Wazner 1? Do you recognize the name? Because he wrote Vasile very well, so it's a Romanian. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give the microphone.
Here, I give mine.
Yeah, give it, because I have a feeling it's a Romanian. Who is this Wazner number 1? Tell me. Speak now, or forever shut up.
I can't find my voice.
You want the... Wait, what do you need?
The fine precision one. It's usually left.
Mine is upstairs. I might have one.
No, I'll be okay. No, it's probably here actually.
Yeah?
Really?
Oh. Hello, I'm Josie.
So Vasily received the microphone and then he gave the microphone to Josie. Well, you know, I have one around my neck. I don't mind shutting up and focusing on my drawing. You know what? What if you two have a conversation? Come on, here you go, Vasily. Your talk.
I want to hear more about the ego thing.
Yeah, he's good at this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So how does an ego, what is an ego and how does it get in the way of improving as an artist?
But that's a very, ego. I think it's mainly your idea of yourself.
Yeah.
It's more like a projection.
When I was a kid, I thought I was like super special and really, really good at art because I was the only person I knew that did it. And then every time I drew and it wasn't amazing, I was kind of upset about that. Is it like that?
Yeah. It's a pretty accurate description.
Yeah, right?
So it's mainly like what you think of yourself. And then when you have a critique, it's kind of like something interferes with that.
Is it a bad thing to have an ego?
Depends. It depends on how aware you are of it. I think it's a useful tool in a way.
Okay, I think I'll need the microphone.
You
We
can
will
have
go
the
back into the ego because right now,
You get it.
Julius. I told you, you two are so alike, it's unbearable. So you're gonna critique me, huh?
Okay.
So, kind sir, we have an audience. You're roasting your teacher
Where do you
live.
stand? What's your anchor point?
Nice. So reference point, anchor point, whatever. I see this distance here. And then I'm trying to basically build everything using these particular points to kind of grab onto the face. I feel it feels fine with the top and bottom and the right and the left. I think it's gonna fit within the paper. I haven't been, if William was here, he would kill me for not paying attention to my top and bottom. So I'm listening.
You're doing the bass?
Yeah, I have to build up the base. But I'm playing it a little bit, you know, not really well. Not by the rules. I just have a general idea and then just tackling the head. I'm all ears. I'm not that short.
I want some of the, I'd like to adjust some of the like, major angles and the.
Wait, is it not tilting enough, or what are you talking about?
Like when I look at the tip of the features.
Yes.
I would like them like tilting slightly more. And when I look at like, for example, the size of the lips, and I try to see them within like the chin and cheek here.
Yeah.
I feel like that wants to grow a bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Like this point here with that point. My God, that's so. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out.
It's like, actually, you. I think like if you slightly nudge that shape, you seem to have the volume for the upper lip, but here I want like,
Yeah.
more space.
Okay.
So the head.
What do you think about the width of the nose? Because I'm trying to figure out this, and
I feel
I think it's too big. Because I have a tendency of making noses too big.
I think there is a issue with the size of the nose.
Mm.
I'm more looking at like this area with the nose. I feel like they might want to like relate a little bit better.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but I think this is the biggest thing. Like from here, I want like
You think it's not
this,
tilting or?
no, this is tilting, but this kind of isn't like the. Is this chin? Yeah. the
So-
chin. I want like.
You can take the charcoal, so you would take it lower. That's what you will do. And you can fix this as well. I think for me, this one needs to go way more down to kind of give him a little bit more neck.
Yeah, like that point needs to move like somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or something like
It was before like that, but then I think I cut too much. So it's good that I'm told that I was wrong. God, my ego. How dare you?
this question about the ego.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna go back into it because I think it's a good one. I also want to talk about jealousy. That's a big one for us creative people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's something with.
You can fix my drawing if you have time.
Sure. I'm waiting for my guest to try.
We have a collaboration between Yuri and Theo. Good one. Yeah, you can see that this is my safety area
Yeah.
for how much I've been like pushing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to go into the base a bit.
Yeah, I just want to find like a bit of the neck.
I think the question will be very good for you, Jackie. There's a very good question in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is, so hello from Brazil. Wow. When doing a block-in, how do you balance the structure approach with the abstraction approach?
Ooh, that's a great. Yeah.
That is a good question.
That's the man to
Yeah,
ask.
yeah.
What? Who's
Yeah, like
from Brazil? What's the name of the
the
user?
name? I don't think it's Mihai Space Zuko Farah Ang.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's him. Oh, you missed my live stream. Who are you, Professor Pancakes 5059? But when it comes to the block-in, because I understand that it's basically, okay, you need to think about it in... So, when doing a block-in, how do you balance the structure approach with the abstraction approach? You know, like the idea from shape to structure?
Yeah, I think. I think when teaching it, everyone has a slightly different temperament. Some people resonate more with the abstraction, and other people resonate more with a construction approach. So I think, especially when we try to teach it, part of it is understanding what a student is more inclined towards, and then also deciding to broaden their scope so that they're not just only doing one method, and getting them to think about it in a different way, while also trying to keep training up what they're more inclined towards. I think if sometimes we'll have a student that's really focused on the abstraction of shapes, and everything still feels quite two-dimensional and without a sense of form. So then we'll get them to sort of think more about construction and the structure of what they're seeing. Other times, when students sort of focus too much on construction of things, they do miss a little bit of the accuracy of shapes and the design of shapes. So I find that it's sort of a good combination to have. That's how I would try to balance it, I guess.
I think that's a pretty good answer.
Yeah. Phew, that was good.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's why I don't want that.
Yeah, the pressure having to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I have the microphone.
Do you?
Yeah, I just realized.
Can you accidentally like overcorrect it and then someone goes too into abstraction?
Sure. But then you just go back in and sort of find that form again. I don't think you can lose it too much beyond return on either end. I think some of you can find great examples of art from both ends. You can find works that are very abstract, find work that are very constructive, but I think it's understanding, like, because we're teaching students and people come here to learn, and I think it is important to know what you're more inclined towards and sort of train up what you're not as strong in, but also build up what you are better at. I don't really think it's just one or the other necessarily.
What are examples of the difference, like finished masterwork, which is most focused on abstraction, or which is focused on structure?
If there's a finished work that's sort of completely one or the other, is like...
Not completely, but just an example of domination of either.
I don't even know if I can think of any off the top of my head without it being... I think outside of the academic realm, it's harder to find that, because it requires both. Because it's just a block-in. Do you know what I mean? Like it's harder to see that in like a finished work, because you're not... This is from a block-in point of view. So that's just like a very,
So it's more of a method than a style.
Yeah, exactly. I think when I find myself working too much in one direction, I try to switch to the other way of thinking, just so that it gives me a fresh way to look at it.
I love this interaction.
Yeah,
You're enjoying my drawing?
I know.
Perfect. I think I'm gonna put in some money and buy 2 more microphones. It's gonna be fun to have like a conversation like this with students. And then have another one drawing. You're drawing? It's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can finish it for me.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I can go and play some video games and watch some cool documentaries and just take it easy. Yeah, I started watching animal documentaries again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with African lions and hyenas and wild dogs. There's some very beautifully stunning ones on Netflix right now, which I really enjoy.
Classics, Blue Planet.
Well, I mean, there's some very good documentaries from the 90s. There's one called, I forgot, I forgot the title of it, but it's like this private line that only, like the line in the pride lives only to kill hyenas. Like he just hates hyenas, and that's the only thing he wants to do. I don't have a mic. Jackie's over here, so I think.
I have a mic.
No,
Yeah. No, we're gonna go into the ego thing.
not now. You can have it and talk about your documentary.
No, this is a question for you, Vasile. So, no. Okay, there. So, oh, eraser. Here's an eraser. It's in my-
Grazie.
So this is a question for you, Vasile. I have a question. What lamps, lights do you use? Do you care about CRI color accuracy?
Bless you.
No, you're not gonna die. We still need you. So what do you think, Vasile?
I think it's very important,
Wait, do you have a microphone?
especially if you're working with
Yes.
artificial light.
Yeah, because for example, right now the light that I have has a pretty good CRI. The light that Vasile is under, this is a very expensive light with very high accuracy color and blah blah blah. Vasile, you can explain all of it because you know better than me. I like how
What
Yuri's
do you
still
want me
drawing
to
my
explain?
drawing.
I don't understand.
What?
Explain CRI?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, you explain it. Color, what do you call
Color
it?
rendering index.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically wavelength. It's more than the average lighting. So it exposes more colors.
It's based off the sun.
Yeah.
Sunlight. So if
Yeah.
the sunlight has 100%,
Yeah.
it's like every other light that we have on Earth is sort of like a facsimile of it. So it can
Yeah.
only, it can't be, you can't have a light lamp that is as producing, you know, as much color and wavelengths as the sun. So most of them get up to, some really good ones get up to like 99,
Yeah.
right? But they are never 100 because they need to replicate all the colors and the spectrum that the sun sort of has from natural daylight.
But the 99 ones are quite new. They appeared on the market last year, and they're probably like the closest one. And I also think that it's the closest that they're gonna get. I don't think it can be better than that.
Unless you just use natural daylight.
Yeah, but like
I mean,
artificial.
nothing beats what the sun can give you with all of that
Yes.
ambient light and the color and the bounce light. And
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the sunlight is so many types of radiation, so many types of, like, it's just insane. Like, you can't really replicate that. Like, even if you think in terms of, like, the UV spectrum, which we don't really perceive it that much, but we see, like, effects of it on things. It's so vast that it's actually like, I think like 20 or 30 times more vast than our visual spectrum. So that's only the UV.
you see why I asked
It's
you to do
insane.
this?
Like, it's
Yeah.
the amount of wavelengths that exist in the sunlight. It's
Well, the person keeps
Mind-boggling.
writing. And the Kelvin, do you have 6,500 Kelvin? If doing a commission, how do you deal with the fact that the painting will be under a yellower light most likely? That's a
the
good
thing
argument.
is, like with CRI, even if you
does,
have
it
it like
changes.
yellow or, oh, you mean like where the painting is gonna
Like
end up?
most people inside their homes, they have maybe 4,000. Some even have 2,800.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's still gonna look better.
It's still gonna look better.
Yeah.
Maybe if a painting is in less light, it just looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter what CRI. It's like if you paint it in good light, it's gonna look better in any other light.
Yeah.
True. And
if
also
you
make
paint
sure
it
you
in
don't
shitty
paint.
light,
Yeah.
it's gonna look bad in any other light. So it's kind of like,
My experience with direct light on my canvas, make sure that you're not using 100% brightness on your painting, because you know what I mean. I painted a still life, and the lamp that was on my canvas, because I was in a dark environment, was so strong. So when I took the painting and I just put it in a normal light, dimmer, it wasn't that strong. It was too dark, the painting. So it's kind of good to paint a little bit in a dimmer light than in a very strong light.
Yeah.
I hope I made myself understood. Okay, we're done with that. Yuri is keep fixing my drawing. Thank you very much, sir. I'll give this to Josie so we can go back into ego, jealousy, and all of that cute stuff.
So adorable.
Yes.
Just like slightly matching.
It's very in fashion these days.
Perfect. This is the first time you know my drawing.
No. There's one sketch even.
Yeah, but this is.
That's this day. We were doing master copies and we switched. I got right through.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how bad you've done it. Oh, no, it's kind of fun. It's good for me to just reset it a little bit. I think I'm just gonna work on the praise so I make sure that everything fits in.
I'm waiting for it.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's what it is. I failed. Then I'll have to shrink the head. So love it. Yeah, or I can just do that.
Yeah.
We're done with the. I will just continue doing my drawing while you guys talk about.
Very good.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I can do that. I'm gonna get ready to go though.
You're gonna go? Oh, it's 7.
Yeah.
No, Jackie, don't go. We can put the camera on these two afterwards so they can talk about.
Oh dear.
Sorry, that's on the live stream. Jackie will have to leave soon. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, I'm over here. Come close.
So Jackie's gonna leave very soon, but I'm gonna continue until 9 o'clock. I'm so sorry if it's gonna become a bit boring, but it's necessary. You guys can take a snack, take a break. You don't need to be stuck to your screen. But this is how I want this live stream to be, so you guys can come back to it and go into more of a speedier way to see the process. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
So Vasil, Theo talks about humility a lot, and I always thought humility was like, oh, I'm not that good, I'm not that talented, I'm not whatever. But I think the way that she talks about it, she more means like, I don't have to be the best in the whole world. What do you think about humility as like a concept relating to the ego?
The thing is, like, humility, I think that's a direct translation from Romanian. I think she means being humble.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because it means something else in English.
Humility.
Humility.
Okay. So how is a person humble? An artist specifically, actually. Or what is not humble?
I mean, I don't think it's useful to
Nope.
be cocky about it.
See you. Bye,
I think
Jackie. Everyone say bye to Jackie. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think it hinders any type of progression you can have because it blinds you. So I think being humble is actually essential for growth in general. Not only with art, I think in life as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's even more crucial with art because it's kind of like if you don't have a certain amount of humility, you're not really gonna.
So what is not humble? Let's say you have a student and you come up and you critique them and their reaction is just not very productive. What have they done, like in this theoretical scenario?
I mean, it depends. I don't really think about it in that way. Like when I'm critiquing, I just try to understand like how they think about the process and try to be in their shoes, so to speak. But yeah, an unproductive way of looking at a critique would be like, not necessarily that you know better, but you got stuck in a specific part of the process that only you understand, and you want to work on that regardless of what the teacher says. I think that's one aspect, and another aspect would be that you know better because you think you know yourself, so then you presume that you know better on how to deal with this. And some students confuse style with method.
Yeah.
So they think this is my style, but it's not really, like, it doesn't matter what your style is. And you shouldn't really talk about the style when you start studying at a school like this, because it's kind of like you haven't worked enough to have a style.
Yeah.
I have a pretty hot take on this. I don't believe style exists.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, can you talk more about that?
An entirely different conversation.
I think style is the whole. I think it's everything. It's just parts that you kind of mimic.
Oh, sorry, you're not picking up.
No, it's okay. Go away.
Go back to your work then.
Shoot.
This is not reason. You guys are perfect for this.
Thank you. So, style.
Why I don't think it exists?
Yeah. Can you talk a bit about that? Like, what about, like, manga? But that's not academic art, of course. Are we talking within academic art, or are we talking, like...
No, in general.
In general, yeah.
I would say that's more genre. I wouldn't say it's a style. And what distinguishes these... Like, if you think about the style, it has to be, like, very personal, very... And there's nothing really that personal. Like, no matter what you think, nothing is 100% personal. Because nothing is that unique. Humans have common perceptions. And it's kind of like if you make something completely unique, it's not going to be relatable. Because in order to make it relatable, you have to make it appeal to others.
Because we all have, like, the same biology, right? We all have the same eyes, and we perceive things the same way.
Yeah, so you have to make it appealing to that perception apparatus.
Okay, that's really interesting. What about, like, okay, it's a strange question to ask, but the wrongness of art, like, can art be wrong? When we talk about style and perception, I
think it's always wrong.
Okay, how?
I don't think it's... Because reality is not only what we see, it's much more vast. So I would say, like, art is not right or wrong. I would say it's more like a means of communicating with each other, certain things.
So if you fail to communicate what you want to communicate, did you do it wrong?
To a certain degree, yeah, but again, it doesn't really matter. People take what they can take. Like, it's the same, like, even if you write a specific text, if you show it to 10 people, they're going to interpret it differently. Even if it's like a message, like, you've noticed that with your friends, right? You send a message to a group and everyone interprets it differently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like you meant one thing, and when you wrote it, you thought about one thing, but then you see, like, because I think, like, if you want to communicate fully, you should have verbal, visual, and auditory. Like, you need to have all three.
Oh.
In order to really understand. So all of these other forms are kind of lacking in one way or another.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting conversation, actually.
Why? Why is it an interesting conversation?
Josie, I think it's quite depressing.
No, I think it's interesting because everybody wants to make this grandiose thing about art, but at the same time, it's like you guys said, it's kind of simple in a way.
It's quite humbling in a way that it's just about communication, and whatever you say is sort of what you say. I mean, whatever, like.
I wonder what the chat believes.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
What do you guys think about art? I'm curious. I want to know more.
I like drawing.
Yeah.
Do you like drawing, Vasile?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
No,
God.
it's true. I think about that too. Like, I think I gravitate towards drawing because I feel like I keep getting better at it and I'm never like content. And there's always more to do.
But isn't it an ego as well?
Oh yeah, probably, maybe. Like, how do you mean? Like, so I don't know if you guys heard it, but Theo just asked me if it's an ego thing to draw. No, but I think it's really interesting.
You want to show off. Are
Yeah.
you doing it to show off or are you doing it for
I-
yourself? And
I
both
used-
ways are ego, right?
I personally used to do it to show off. I got a lot of praise from people, and I think that it was actually quite damaging to me as like a young child. I almost want to say like, yeah, right? Yeah, I got so much praise, and then at one point, I just drew to get that praise, and then I sort of lacked the improvement and the ability to praise myself. I think you have to be able to validate yourself, not necessarily praise, but have that feeling of improving or that feeling of what you want. You get that feeling.
So that was your experience. My experience was like, I came here to school and I was like, I'm the weakest in my class. There are other people better than me. What's going on? So for me, that was the opening.
Was SARA like the first art education you had, or like the first
I
art
went
course?
to City Art School in
Ah.
Bucharest,
Okay.
and then I moved here to Sweden.
Art high school, you have to specify.
What?
Oh,
Art high school.
Art high school.
art high school.
And then I found SARA, and then I realized that I don't know how to draw.
No, I had that too. I went to a school in Denmark, and I realized I had no idea how to draw. I had painted before, but I had not like drawn before. Can I ask you about that, Vasil? Like, some people, they learn painting before they learn drawing. What do you think about that? Is that good? Is it bad? Doesn't matter?
I learned that way.
Depends.
Sorry.
Soraya learned that
It
way.
depends a lot on the method. Like there was this 19th century school that had pretty good results, and they were going into painting directly. And but a completely different approach than what we do here.
So, what's the difference between painting and drawing? That's a weird question, but I have actually thought about it before.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Like, if you use a lot of line, it's pretty much fundamental because you mainly think in terms of like outlining things. And with painting, you work with masses. You work with, in Romanian, we would say stains, pete de culoare. So it's a very different mindset.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, with painting is like overlapping stains
Yes.
that create a certain effect. With drawing is more like you don't have as much overlap. You have more like things next to each other.
The
And
spaces in
even-
between.
Yeah. Even with charcoal, even if you would think that you're layering things, you're not really layering things. You're just merging the same material.
Yeah.
Like with color, it's more visible that you're layering. And also like different color interactions produce different effects. Different ways of paintings produce different effects. So it's kind of like the variability is much wider, but it's also like perception-wise, it's a different mindset.
But what about with a limited palette like a grisaille? Is that still painting, even though you don't have to consider the colors? Or is that more like drawing?
It is. It depends on how you approach it. I mean, you can approach painting like drawing as well, but it's not going to be a very stable painting
No, okay.
long term. Because if you use a lot of thin layers in the beginning, the probability of it cracking, it's pretty high. So that's why it's better to paint thicker than like very thinly all the way through. And I think like when you, and I have that issue as well, because I kind of like try to draw with paint and it doesn't really work. It makes things a lot more difficult.
But you still have to consider the drawing when you're painting, right?
Yes, but not in the same way.
Okay.
Like for example, at this point I don't really compare angles or points. I more think of like compare shapes to each other. And it's much more useful, especially when you're painting, to kind of like compare shapes, not necessarily angles or points.
If I may add, I mean, when I paint, I'm visually drawing, but I'm sculpting with the paint.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to kind of shift from that way of thinking, because I was also drawing with paint. I wasn't really painting, and it takes a lot of practice to get there. A lot of paintings and frustration, but I think it started clicking.
But you're talking about when you were a student, right?
When I was a student, I was mostly drawing with the paint. I didn't really understand this simple way of massing. You know,
Yeah.
like when I say sculpting.
Because when I met you,
masses.
you were already working with masses.
Well, maybe I wasn't doing it right, because in my head I felt like I was still drawing.
No.
I didn't have that looseness.
No, you had it.
I had it.
Yeah, I have videos of your process, and it's pretty much the same as
Well,
well.
maybe I wasn't aware of it then, because
Yeah.
I thought that I was still drawing, and it
No.
made me angry.
Yeah, Nate.
Well,
When I was done with school, I stopped drawing for a while. I stopped painting for a while, and I went back to drawing because I felt like I wasn't accurate enough.
but now people describe you as like a very painterly drawer.
Yeah, things has shifted, that's for sure. Like even with charcoal, like this live stream we're having right now with me drawing this cast, if it was, I would have started like the way Jackie started, just going to masses directly. But I'm making the choice to do it this way so we can kind of present a little bit to the people that wants to apply and come here on how brutal it is still.
Yeah.
Because the first intuition everybody has is to add a flat tone.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not adding anything because I have to get this accurate. I'm following the academic way. You know, we talked about style.
Yeah. So why do we wait with putting in the flats? Because it's very stressful for me sometimes because I just want to get into the flats because it's so satisfying and then you see all the mistakes and you can move on.
Not like we're punishing you.
No.
We could be like, okay, add the flat and then we fix the drawing more. But we want to see how much we can push you until it clicks for you. That's the thing. We have to push you. It might not happen with this one. It might happen in your third year while you're painting. You start going like, oh my god, now I get it.
It's more like to train the approximation.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise, even if you add the flats, it's not going to help if things are too off.
I sort of get it. Like I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but it's easier to see the mistakes when you have flats. So if you push it to a point where without flats, you're not seeing a lot of mistakes, and then you put the flats down, you see more mistakes, then you're gonna get it to an even higher level of accuracy than you would have if you put flats down earlier.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgive you then for all the struggle. Because that makes sense.
I'm sorry, my child.
So, but like back to the ego thing that we were talking about, because you, Theo, you wanted to talk about jealousy in art. Do you have any direction with that?
You need to be aware of it, because a lot of people, they don't want to be aware of the fact that they're jealous.
Oh, I'm
They're
very
like-
jealous.
Yeah, but you know it.
Yeah.
You're aware of it. But some
Yes.
people, they don't want to admit to it. They're afraid. They feel like that's below them. They're not that unjust person.
Yeah.
So, and you can actually see people in the way they talk to certain, like the belittling and the pushing. It's so subtle when you notice that someone is jealous with you. It's very interesting. the reason why I'm aware of it is because I've done it with people as well. When I felt jealous, I was talking to them in a very, I'm not sure how to put it in words, but dishonest way about who they are as people. And when I was made aware of it, my boyfriend made me aware of it, for example. So I have a good friend, and she just loved painting horses. And then she started, selling her horses. And I was like an asshole saying, like, I don't understand why she's selling
bastard,
her horses.
how dare
I'm
she?
better than her.
Yeah.
And it was nothing about me being better, or it was just her way of painting horses, and she's very successful. And then my boyfriend he was like, are you jealous of your own friends? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just pointing something. I'm just making, I'm just saying. I mean, it's kind of obvious. And Hendrik wasn't biting it. He was like, no, you're jealous of your own friends. And I got so angry talking about the ego. No, you don't understand me. And that evening, he didn't fight me. He just didn't let me go. He didn't agree, no matter what I said. And thank God, I guess, I realized that I'm nothing but a piece of shit.
No.
But I had to. You have to understand that that's what I was. I was being childish, egoistic, mean. Didn't want to.
We all are.
Yeah, because I feel like we are, and we can't help
But
it.
I'm just happy. I'm happy. This sounds weird, but I'm so happy that someone pointed out to me to make me aware.
Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. It's a thing like that. Like sometimes you can help it, sometimes.
Because in my case with my jealousy, I wasn't always aware of it. I was just doing it on auto mode because I come from a very interesting culture where, Romanian communism, everybody is like trying to have more than their neighbor, whatever. So it kind of was embedded in my DNA almost. So when because I wasn't happy with myself. I hated the way I was as a person. And that realization that Hendrik, my boyfriend, had helped me get out of that hellhole and actually deal with my demons and try to be a better person.
Can it be productive to be jealous? Do you push yourself to be better? Like, can you reflect over it?
I don't think it's a healthy thing. Oh, I'm happy I'm not there anymore. I do it on different grounds now. I do it because it's the process that makes me feel happy. Yeah. I'm not always happy. I'm miserable most of the time. But there's a struggle with myself. It's not about other people. It's my process, that's the thing with the ego, which one is what. Yeah. But in the end, we all have it because it has to be about you as well. Otherwise, why the hell are you doing it? That's what I think.
Yeah. What do you think, Vasil?
About what?
About jealousy.
You don't know?
In what way? What do I think?
How can it affect an artist in a negative way, and can it be a positive thing?
I don't think it can be a positive thing.
No?
No. I mean, some people say that they use it for motivation, but I don't really believe that. I think that's a very perverse way of thinking.
Yeah, I see that. But what if you catch the jealousy? What if I look at one of my classmates? I had an experience where one of my classmates did this figure and it was beautifully hatched. And I like to think that I have some experience hatching, but mine wasn't hatched. And I was kind of jealous. I was like, I wish I'd done that. And that was jealousy, I think, but I took that and I sort of said, okay, well, that's not my classmate's fault. Like, I shouldn't make it a personal thing. I should look inside myself and see that I have a desire to do more hatching and to be more design-oriented and intelligent with my hatching. So I'm just gonna do that next time. So it helped me realize something that I actually want to focus on. So to answer my own question, I think that if you take it and you make it productive, then it can be. Not jealousy, but jealousy as the beginning of a thought process might be able to be good, if you can acknowledge it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it cannot be insightful, but you can derive that insight from just looking inward more. Like, I don't think it's necessary to have that negative experience of it. But I understand it. It's kind of like usually when you're jealous of someone, you're jealous of a quality they have and that you wish you had. And it's kind of like you don't really hate them as a person. You kind of like you feel like you lack that quality, so that kind of like makes you like, why do they have it and I don't? It's kind of like a child thing.
It is. It is a childish reaction, but I think it's a reaction that a lot of people can't help to have. Like it's hard to prevent it as a feeling.
Yeah.
Theo says she can see my point. Do you feel jealous as a professional artist of 15 years ever? Just like a little bit of it. Do you ever feel jealous of other people with art?
I mean, I have all that things. It does happen to me, but I'm so aware of it that it's becoming less and less and less because I know why I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a demon that I'm fighting, whatever. But lately, no, I barely felt anything like that. I think I'm very aware of who I am.
Yeah.
I can also, I mean, I presume, but it can be a lie because I'm still learning about who I am and what I'm capable of. No, I haven't felt jealous in a long time. Thank God.
That's nice, yeah.
Thank God.
And of course, if anyone in chat ever feels jealous and want to share their experience.
There's some people writing a text and then going backspace.
Yeah, no, please. We do.
Control A.
Yeah.
Backspace. I'm not gonna write it.
No, please go ahead because we are looking at chat and this is a very open forum and.
I mean, I've done live streams and at the point everything just kind of becomes silent and
I know.
People are gonna come in and out to see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's how it usually goes. I've been shrinking the head just to fit in the base, talking about top and bottom. I fail so much at that.
No. Top and bottom. No, it's the horizontals and the verticals and the angles in between.
Oh God.
And that's my impression of you.
Real, huh?
That's how you remember things.
I mean, there's a conversation I'm having with my colleagues, and the thing is like, would you know, you guys are spending weeks on a project.
Yeah.
We were like wondering, can we do something like this again? Like sitting in front of a cast for 4 weeks, really nitpicking it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we can do a cast in a faster way, but it's not gonna be like that high degree of tightness and finish that we could get if we had like 4 weeks of just working on that cast.
You guys should do that.
Because I haven't done that in like forever. Since I was a student. So I wonder sometimes if I really take my time again, I miss doing that.
Yeah, I remember asking as well, like all my teachers when I had to do the barks, and it's like 8 weeks of copying a little, like A5-ish size thing, and it has to be grain perfect. And I was asking, would you do this again? Like as a professional artist, do you do this to practice? Do you take like a barg holiday? You take all your work, you cancel for 8 weeks, and you do a barg.
I would actually love to do it.
Yeah.
Not a barg, but a cast. Like really take my time, don't rush it, have enough space, and I would love to do it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What about you, Vasil?
What?
Would you take an 8-week holiday to make a...
8 weeks?
Okay, would you take a 4-week holiday to make a barg copy or
I've
like
done
a
it
cast?
after school.
You have?
Yeah.
I mean, Marianne is back in his students' days again.
Oh.
So he's literally doing it again.
No, but I mean, I've been teaching for like almost 7 years, so.
Yeah.
Have you been teaching for 7 years?
Yes.
Still? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Since
long
I
time.
left.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a while.
And to turn it back to the idea of like humility, is it a humble thing to go back to your basics, to spend that long time to do something a student would do at the beginning of? Yeah.
I think this is the blessing that I have as a teacher, and Vasile can agree with me.
Yeah.
We learn so much as teachers.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
constant curve of learning.
So if
I think you learn more than as a student.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned a lot more from teaching than I learned
Yeah,
studying.
because you need to be aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, but it's
Why
also
you're
like a
doing it.
problem-solving thing.
Yeah.
You interact a lot. You interact with a lot more variation than you would do if you only focus on your mistakes. So it's a little bit of that too.
So if a professional artist went, yeah, I'm not gonna do a cast, I'm not gonna do student works, I'm a professional artist now, that would be a lack of humility, right?
I don't even understand what that means, like being a professional artist like that.
Okay, interesting. Why not? I thought you guys were professional artists.
I am not a professional, like I'm not an artist.
No?
I'm a forever student.
Okay.
That's how I see myself.
I don't even understand what the term means, professional artist.
Professional as a word means that you earn money for it, as opposed to doing it out of love. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that you're like super duper good at it. I mean, you are, but.
I don't like the term artist, so I will just
The
say,
term artist.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
think of myself.
hard. How do you introduce yourself to people? Like when you tell them what you do for a living?
I'm a painter.
Hmm.
Or-
Oh, yeah, I remember talking to you about this. Yeah. I remember now. But why did people start saying the word artist then?
That's a good question.
Or I had a very pretentious way, like if I wanted to piss someone off, I would tell them that I'm a visual philosopher.
Oh, I like that.
I'm a visual philosopher.
But it was mainly like
No,
with
I
certain
couldn't
people
watch.
that I know that they would trigger them, so I would be like really smug and snobby about it, so they would leave me alone.
You're gonna get this
Because-
for 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's kind of like once you do that, they just leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually love those kind of conversation with people that you can see that, because you do meet people that has a little bit of this ego-driven, fake kind of persona, and I love playing with these people.
Yeah.
If something hasn't changed, it's actually that, because they're interesting in their own way. I find them very, very interesting to talk to. Vasile, can you come and give me a critique? Because I kind of want to add some flats soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a perfect drawing as long as the head is good.
In that case, you have to give me a critique and help me with some stuff here.
Yeah, but the people can't see it. Okay, everyone. Vasile Marian is gonna give me a critique soon. So let's see how that's gonna go. If you guys have any other questions regarding the Swedish Academy of Realist Art application and everything, our amazing rector, Lena, is always available. You can always call the school. Help. I know I'm quiet. I love that when you did that, your knees cracked. So Vasile is way taller than I am. I'm like 164. He's like 180? Even taller, so he kind of, his knees cracked. He had to go down. So I know that the base doesn't look good, but I want the head to look like him. And then I want to add a flat. So this is my reference point. This one here, this distance here, that's a good reference anchor point that I'm trying to build most of the drawing from. But this is the abstraction that I'm having when I try to get in position.
You're looking with the left.
I'm looking with both because I have a bad eye.
Is the mouth in the right place?
No, you can tell me whatever you feel that is off, then it's up to me on how I fix it.
Can I work on it?
Yeah, sure. Be my guest. There you go. We're doing collaborations here. Yuri worked on this one. Now you're gonna work on this one. I love this kind of way of working. Let's see how much you will destroy my drawing. Yeah, it's looking good on screen. At least we're not failing. It's over there. I had to use medicine to be able to breathe again. What I like about this cast, this portrait, it's how sensitive. He has structure, but at the same time, the structure is so soft. So that's the reason I want to be able to place everything in the right position, so then I can just add the flat and fix the shapes even more.
How are you gonna continue it next time?
Well, next time I'm hoping that the flats will, like the drawing together with the flats that I'm gonna do today, will be good enough so I can do the big look and try to render and add chalk. That's my goal. I will try my best to finish this one under the live stream.
There's a lot of very subtle things.
Yeah.
Like for example, the head is a bit big.
It was bigger. I made that way too big. That's one reason Yuri said to just kind of leave this one, but I'm trying my hardest to kind of put them a bit more together. So this was my mistake, guys. I had the top and bottom, but I didn't stick to it. Once you have your top and bottom, like the extreme points, right and left, it's best if you just stick to it. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with my problem, having to shrink things to be able to fit onto paper.
It's also very useful to have this shape.
What did you say?
The shape under
The lip? Yeah, I just had like a weird sketch. I think right now, since I shrank the head, like I said, maybe I will shrink it even more so I can really fit the base. I will just say it now because
here and there, I don't think it's like that much.
Make it better, boss. I need to make sure this is good. So, you think I can add flats? So
I can move a bit to the left.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is gonna float a lot. Like when I'm gonna add the flat tones, it's gonna be nudged a lot. I already have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen.
There's some things that are a bit too diagonal.
Mm.
So
I'm gonna
try to find some verticals in it. I think if you find
verticals.
yeah, because you lack everything is diagonal, and it's kind of like there's some verticals in there.
When you say verticals, you're referring to verticals.
Yes,
Aha, okay. Yeah, I've been okay, I see.
because you're tending right now to make two angles, the whole head.
Yeah,
It's not that angle.
I do like to
Like,
exaggerate.
It is angled, but it's not.
Okay. Well, everyone, we're getting close to adding flats. Let's hope for that, so we can fix the drawing more.
This distance is very big.
Yeah, good. But that's what I mean. Like, it's good that we're like shrinking him.
Yeah.
So all of this will fit in. So that means if
Yeah,
this
so-
one moves, this one moves as well. The
And
ear
the
moves,
ear,
and that
yeah.
one. Ah.
But this is like pretty good now,
Yeah.
so we can focus on
I'm just gonna force it.
the same with the eye.
Yeah.
It needs to move slightly before.
So one reason I asked Vasile to give me critiques, I want people to see how we act with the students and how we help them get things in position and stuff like that. Yeah, the ear is so far away. My God, this will have to move. This, and then everything will fit. Hello, cookies?
It was actually Mihai.
It was Mihai.
From Brazil.
I can't believe he joined and he's in Brasilia. Now that's dedication to the stream, my boy. Yeah, I'm, for example, Romanian. Vasile is also Romanian. Josie's, she's a Dane.
I'm British.
You're Danish. We're a big international school. We have Americans. We have people from Australia. I like that. We have people from Mexico as well. We're a bunch of people in this school right now. Like I said, the application is open. If you're thinking like...
Everyone, we have people
From? I mean...
like one person, like we have...
No, we have two from Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Nuria. Yeah. Which is cool, like Mexico.
Yeah, okay.
I want to say something and I forgot.
Never mind, you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right. Huh?
How many dates?
3. We have Luana, Matt, Josie.
Matt is technically a Dane. It's like,
No, he's Danish.
Matt is a Dane.
He's Danish.
I mean, technically, like...
He's from
also
Greenland, but...
like, Regve and...
Yeah, they're technically
Yeah.
Kingdom of Denmark. But Matt, I think, has lived in Denmark for a while. We actually went to the same art school in Denmark.
Yeah.
And the same teachers.
I heard the
But
stories.
still, he grew up in... so he's not...
Yeah. It's up to people how they want to identify us.
Now we
Yes.
have a lot of Romanians. We have Ioana, Vasil,
I identify as... Moonlander.
It's Romanian.
I'm
Yes.
from the moon.
Yeah.
No, I don't like Romania.
You don't like Romanians?
No.
Oh, come on. I'm Romanian,
And
you
I
like
don't
me.
want. I don't like to tell people that I'm from Romania. I don't know.
Why? Oh, don't be that Romanian that goes aboard is like, I don't like Romanians, I don't want to identify as Romanian. Oh. Let's not go there.
It's just that I don't.
Oh my God.
You know, we have that saying like it's a beautiful country. Too
Oh,
bad
for the
that
love
it's,
of God. I hate
populated.
that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that thing.
See that about Britain too.
Yeah. Everybody has a thing when it comes to their own country, so whatever. Okay, let's add some flats, everyone, and see how much more I need to fix the drawing. Because we have 1 more hour for me to figure this drawing out. So this is when it's gonna get a little bit messy. So let's just do it. And then fix it even more.
And what charcoal is that?
Well, I'm using Temu because I know how to use it, so... That sounded so bad, but it's true because I notice people are starting to use this one and it's becoming a mess.
That was like the least humble thing you said.
My God. I have my ways of saying things that are mean, but I don't say it with mean intentions.
Yeah. Like, look at me, I'm so cool, I can use this. You
I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying that people need...
Of course not. Yeah.
Ah! Shush, shush, shush.
Did you use it for the outlines as well? For the lines?
No, for that one I used the yellow nitram.
Ah!
Do you still have one of those?
I just ordered some more. I have like one that's very, very hard or something.
The yellow one.
Yeah. It's
Huh.
totally hard.
Okay. That's annoying.
It's a bit annoying, but I have enough to last me. But I was using vine charcoal on like the outline of my cast.
Mm-hmm.
That felt kind of wrong.
Why?
I didn't have the sensitivity of line variation. Like I couldn't vary the lines very well.
Mm-hmm.
So it just ended up being just dark and even.
Dark and even.
Dark, just evenly dark.
That's annoying.
So I would try to do the yellow nitrate
I like the yellow nitro. I'm not the fan of like the other ones. If you're lucky and you get some good ones, then yeah.
I got some really good ones in the last couple of packs.
Yeah, you've been lucky then.
Yeah.
Some people gets like the blue one. It's like a rock.
If you don't pray to the charcoal gods,
Ah.
you'll never get
I didn't know that we have charcoal gods.
You have gods for everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go with the flats, and then I have to correct the drawing even more. But yeah, regarding what you said, Josie, I wish I would have like more time to do something like this again, like really take my time. I would love that.
Yeah.
I think if Jackie was here, he was telling us about this dude at Florence. I think, I might say it wrongly, but apparently for 1 year, the only thing he did was just casts.
Ooh.
I think it was 1 year. He just wanted to draw every cast possible during his time at Florence.
That's really fun.
Mm.
Was he a teacher?
I don't remember if he was a teacher or a student. I need to ask Jackie about that. I think I love drawing casts. I think there's so much you can learn from them because they're so static.
Yeah.
So you can really take your time. And at the same time, if you draw a good one, they're so nice and simple in their design.
How are they different from something that's not as...
I mean, it's just simple. That's what I like. It's just simple.
But like from a figure, if
Oh.
I did a, what's the difference between drawing the figure and drawing a cast?
Well, the figure moves more. So you have to use more your library when you're working from a live model because they're live. So.
What's your favorite part of drawing the cast?
When it works.
Ah,
Like when I see the drawing working, I'm like, thank God. And right now my drawing is a little bit off here and there, so I'm not in the safety zone where I can just go for it.
no.
I have to like work around.
You're
Yeah,
focusing on the
my
result.
ego. I was like, oh, I have an audience on live stream. I need to show off. Yes.
To me, it's more like an understanding. If I don't understand, I can explain it, regardless of the result.
Mm. Just gonna flatten this shadow shape. All of this, and then I have to work with them at this stage here. Nice and flat. There you go. Let's fix this. The lips are huge. I need to make them smaller because we're making the cast smaller. GG, Theo, not paying attention to your top and bottom. Ugh. Gods. I have to fix this now. So that's basically what's gonna happen with you, Josie, when you're gonna add those flats.
Yep.
You will start seeing more mistakes and they're going like, well, let's fix them.
Oh yes.
But I did look at your cast and it does feel like it's getting closer and closer.
Oh, thank goodness. At least it's not getting further and further away.
No, I mean, when you add the flats, it's gonna be the so-called fugly stage, you know, when
Yeah.
everything doesn't make sense until you kind
No,
of...
feel like the fugly stage comes in the middle of the block-in.
Oh, ooh, yeah, that's true.
When the flats give it like this quality where it's kind of nice, like it looks like if you showed it to someone, they might think it was finished, I guess.
Like that, you mean?
Yeah, like when I'm looking at yours now, it's like I can see what you're doing, and now you can go in and you can work with the edges, and you know, you're seeing some more mistakes. It's like a nice place to be. I think that's my favorite part is when you just put in the flats and you can just move on from that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that.
I
And then
agree. I mean,
rendering.
that's where I'm trying to end up as well. Like once
Yeah.
I see the flats and I'm seeing the simplified version of him on the
Yeah.
paper, I'll be like, oh, thank God, this is working. I can just go for the big look.
Because I think the visual impression matches more with what you see.
I know that Isabel has been talking a lot about that with you guys, the visual impression.
Yeah, and that's helping a lot. It's really an interesting way of looking at it. Like the way I've sort of put it in my head is how much does something punch me? Like what is the impact of seeing a contrast or Yeah, or a line. Lines obviously are contrast too.
Yeah, I mean, that's one reason I love the drawing of the one with the Keren on the wall that she did.
Yeah.
It's such a good example of where you want to get to before you add those flats in.
Yeah. I need to go reference that one again. I think there's some very interesting pieces by Isabel, especially that I look at a lot as a reference. Also the one that's in the model room here, where she spent, I think, 6 weeks or something on just the line work of a figure.
But this is what I mean, like with the time
Yeah.
that you have when you're a student, and then you're like out of school and go like, my God, when will I have time to do everything?
I know.
I mean, you do build up a certain speed, so it's not like that.
I have a question for you as a student. I've talked to some of my fellow classmates a lot about how much you spend your time as a student learning in your free time, doing extra master copies or doing extra anatomy studies or studying on top of your studies, and how much of that free sort of time you spend on imaginative work, creative work, working with mediums that you haven't really studied at school yet, being a bit more experimental. Like there's a dichotomy there. And there's some of us that's like me that is leaning heavily into studying after school, but then you kind of lose a little bit of inspiration maybe, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know what I want. And then there's the people that are experimenting so much that sometimes it can actually affect their study time.
I think that, I mean, we talked about this before the live stream.
Yeah.
There's a balance. You get to know your, you get to know a bit about yourself and how you can consume your energy. You have other things behind your, you know, in your head that you have to like battle with.
What did you do?
It's more radical on this topic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to like, there's so much that you're learning right now in year 1.
Yeah.
That it does take away all of your energy to put into your personal things, in the things that you love drawing. And so it's very hard to like balance, to find the time to do your studies and your own stuff. So it's up to you what you want to prioritize, what you think, let's say, it's important right now. I believe that it's the schoolwork, finishing the master copies, doing this and that. And for example, if you want to do more personal and things that you like, yeah, do it like a thumbnail. And let's say that you do a thumbnail and you notice that you can't do a certain pose the way you want. Then study it at school. Maybe you want to render in a certain way that you want to put into your personal and things that you love. Then study here at school. See what you can talk with the teachers. You know, like, oh, I want to be better at creating atmosphere around my subject. They would be like, let's go to your cast and talk about that, because you have something to learn from.
Say experimenting, what do you mean?
Experimenting. That's a good question. Because, yeah, mediums and techniques, styles, studying different styles, going into color. At this point, see, if I were to do that, I would do like bigger digital compositions. Digital is something that I really want to get into, and I have not spent a lot of time on while I've been here. So things like that, moving out of what we usually do here.
It depends on what are your priorities are. Because I think like this requires a lot of repetition.
Yeah.
So I think if you want to get the most out of it, you should practice more the things that you're learning here so that you understand them faster. So it's kind of like, until you master a particular medium, you shouldn't really try, because there's a lot of stuff out there. Like there's many ways to draw. And it's kind of like you spread your attention too much.
But how do you master a medium? When do you know that you've gotten to a point where you can move on and try something different?
It doesn't have to be a point where you could move on and like, you don't have to be like that.
No, not
it's
like
more like
original.
when it's when it gets to a point where it's kind of like it does what you want it to do,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like until it gets to that point, if you spread your attention too much, you don't really get the best out of it.
Okay. But it's also a good way to sort of test your ability. I was talking to Jackie some weeks ago about drawing from imagination, especially with anatomy, because when you do draw from imagination, then you realize what you don't actually know as well as you thought you knew.
Yeah.
So it's not...
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
again, it depends on what your aim is, because like drawing from imagination and drawing from life, it's two different ways of thinking about things. And it's also like two different thinking modes.
It is a different way. It's like Hendrik talks about it.
Yeah, it's
like a different skill that you need to work on.
yeah,
Drawing from imagination versus
and
from
it's a different
observation.
thought process as well.
That's one reason I'm trying to get Hendrik here.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I hope he's listening.
But it's complicated. But I think like I did that as well, and I kind of regret it because I didn't really get the most out of the school. Like I wish I would have spent more time studying, which I kind of did at a certain point where when I realized that that wasn't working out, but I wasted an entire semester just being like, oh, I do my own shit and stuff like that, and it wasn't productive at all.
Oh, productivity, that's a good topic.
No, but not productive in a you know, where workers on the field, but more like I came here to learn, and I kind of like had this attitude that I already knew. And it was kind of hard because I already studied the like traditional printmaking, and I was pretty decent at drawing. But I was very slow and not very thoughtful about it. And I had no idea like how to draw in this way.
Yeah.
I was more intuitive before I came to the school.
We're all intuitive. That's where the breaking point used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie talks about this like analogy that I've started to really like, and I've told it to other people, and I think it's just brilliant. And it kind of is what you're saying too, is that everyone has an instinct for drawing, and everyone has an instinct for fighting, right? For fighting, yeah. So if you're in a fight, someone jumps you, you kind of know a little bit how to defend yourself. But then you go to the gym and you start boxing, and then you're learning the theory of like how to throw a good punch, how to defend yourself, how to dodge. I don't really know how boxing works, but something like that. But but once you're back, when you're in the ring, right now you're competitive, you're like, you're done, you've trained, then you go back on instinct. Then you're still, you know, at that point where it's your instinct, but your instinct has been tempered by the theory and by the drills and by the exercises that you've had. But you're still sort of in that flow zone, natural roar. And I think that's really interesting as a concept.
Yeah. No, but it is true. Like there is no innate intuition. Intuition has to be shaped. Has to be informed by, it's more like you have to be aware of the process you're going through, so you're like voluntarily doing something.
Yeah.
And like the more you increase that awareness of that particular act, the more you integrate it into your own behavior and thought process.
I would say that intuition is what you always have. It's the same thing in essence, but you always have the intuition. And sometimes when I'm overthinking and I'm working on my cast and I feel like everything is falling apart and I'm awful and my teachers hate me and panic, I know. my teachers dislike me. And then what usually works is just that I shut my mind up. Sometimes I listen to an audiobook, I put on some like really aggressive music and I just shut it up. And then I go back on instinct and sort of trust that I don't have to consider every single line that I do. And when I do that, that helps me a lot to get back into the flow of it, sort of going back on instinct.
Yeah.
And actually pushing through.
But that doesn't disprove, like, that's the thing, like, teachers here tell you what to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
It's very painful, then you become too aware, and you become self-conscious.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, but you've already learned by that point. Then you let go, but you work with that shaped intuition.
Yes.
And that's what I'm trying to say, like, intuition is not innate, you have to inform it, you have to give it material, otherwise it's not really going to improve on its own. You don't.
You told me when it comes to teaching,
Yeah.
you can't teach someone.
Yeah.
This is what I love about what we talked. You can't teach art. What you can do is make people aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much increasing their awareness of their own. Because it's kind of like, if you think about teaching in general, it's impossible because it's up to the other person to listen, to understand, to try to grasp, to try to practice what you tell them. Like, it's all of those things are up to them. None of that is up to you. The only thing that is up to you is like how you communicate and how you interact with that person. But other than that, it's like everything else is up to them. So you're not really teaching them, you're more like advising them on what they should pay attention to.
Yeah.
So in a way, you're kind of increasing their awareness, or like
That makes sense. I've
helping them.
Sometimes I have. Yeah.
Become aware. I understand what you mean. Like when you become aware of how you need to do to make it work. It's like when I was a bit younger and I had to start a new project, I was very anxious all the time when I was starting something new. I had full-blown anxiety. And well, I pushed it through. I understood more about the process. I became more aware of what I'm supposed to do within the process. Now when I start something, I don't have that anxiety anymore, even when I start my commissions. And I'm like, thank God, because it was killing my energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he means by painful.
Yeah. But I have had experiences where I've looked at a cast for half a day and then a teacher comes over and I see things differently. They explain something to me and make me stand in a way and look in a way where I'm suddenly seeing something that I didn't see before despite having looked. I know, but I just think it's such a fantastic experience and you have to have tried it to understand it, because it's really like your eye is expanding and you're seeing this. And it's so hard to put into words, so of course it's hard to teach, because you can't just say, oh, look at it like blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 you know?
Especially in the beginning when you don't really understand the concepts. It's kind of like, it sounds like they're speaking a different language. Sometimes they even sound like they're insulting you.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck is this guy on about?
Oh God, we got this a lot of times. Like, did you just say that you're better than me? Is that what you're saying? I'm like, God, that's I know more than you, but I'm not trying to insult you, because sometimes when I critique, I have to tell people, listen, I'm in my Romanian mood right now. I don't want to insult you, because sometimes it feels like I can be very harsh when I critique. Because I can be quite nice, and then when I critique people, it's like, you're a different person.
Yeah.
I have to be as objective as I can, even though I might say it very harsh. Have you ever critiqued? Have you ever been a teacher, by the way?
Only for very small children.
Oh,
And you can't really... No, there was a younger girl that I was
What was your
tutoring. Well, the teaching very, very young children, the problem is that they learn in a different way than older people do, and I wasn't really aware of that.
Can you tell us? Because I'm critiqued young.
No, I mean, it was very young. They were about 6 or 7 years old, and we had like a little after-school art thing. I was about 15 at the time, and the problem was that I wanted things to be a lot more structured, and I do like my structure. And I had just gotten the Andrew Loomis books. So I was all about, you know, construction. But children at that age, they do not, they have a big ego. Their ego is very, very dominating, which is natural for young children.
Okay.
But what they want is just to have fun, and what I wanted was for them to improve, you know?
So what was your tactic with them then?
Well, I had 2 other assistant teachers that were sort of teaching with me, and they took over, and they made it fun. They made it into a game about, you know, finding the inspiration and showing yourself off a little bit. So it's just draw a pizza with your favorite toppings, you know?
Pizza with your favorite topping?
Yeah, and it was actually really fun, and they enjoyed that. I did teach an older girl, like a little bit more sort of art, but it's hard because I was also at this point like 16 years old, and I did not have any formal drawing education. I just had some books that sometimes I looked at, and otherwise it was just draw something until it looks good and I can show it to my mom and she thinks it's the best thing I've ever done in the whole world.
Then she puts it on the frame.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. For me, I did a lot of drawings, and I would spend a long time over little sketches until they were good enough for whatever. But teaching the girl was very humbling because I learned a lot myself. Like you say, I learned to put it into words, but I didn't last long enough, and I lacked the confidence. Like, if I'd had some sort of academic training before, I feel like I would have been able to communicate things better. I would have known what I said was true. I was like, oh, the human body is 8 heads tall, which is not really true.
And those are just...
I mean, it's for a kid. So how do you teach drawing, and what is drawing? And it becomes very existential, and I like to overthink things and get all stressed about it.
I mean, the more you understand the process, the easier.
I don't think it becomes easier.
Yeah.
Say, Vasile?
Yeah, I don't think it becomes easier.
No, it
No.
doesn't. It's like what I was
I kind of
saying,
hate when people say that.
it doesn't become
Yeah.
easy. I do it like this. How do you call it when you do
Yeah.
this?
Goose eye? No, that's Danish.
Hoe se zice boslasta?
Yeah, asterisks. No.
Asterisk.
Yeah.
No.
Now,
Quotation marks.
mm,
In quotation marks.
yeah.
That one. So it's very similar to what I was
Yeah.
telling you, because you know, as adults, when we grow up, it's not like the stress level or the amount of stuff you need to deal with shrinks. It becomes even more, if you ask me. But you just adapt. You learn how to handle it. So I think drawing is the same thing. It never gets easy. You just learn how to do it. So my mantra: I've done it before, I can do it again.
Okay.
So that really helped me. I've done it before, I can do it. Even when I started this drawing on the live stream, it was so stressful because I had to talk, I had to do blah, blah, blah. But it's like my intuition played through and it helped me because I've done it so many times.
Yeah.
Is it the most perfect cast on the planet? No. But it shows that was it easy?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It was so hard. But I could control it because of all the, like Vasile was talking about, the experience I went through to learn this. Yeah.
But it's also, like, as a kid, I thought what I had been told was correct, so I would say that. Do you know the Dunning-Kruger effect?
No.
It is...
The
Dunning-Kruger, it's like a psychological term, I might be saying it wrong.
No, I don't
But it's when you don't know what there is to know, and you know something about the topic, so you think you know everything there is to know because you don't know the full thing. Okay? So when I, as a 15-year-old, was teaching a younger child how to draw, I thought that I knew a lot of things about art, but I didn't. So I had a misplaced confidence. And as you learn more, like right now, I know the things that I don't know. There's so many things that I do not feel like I can ever talk on, like line quality of things, even though I do it.
I mean, verbalizing how you're supposed to see something so visual, it's very challenging. But I've learned with that guy over there, I've learned how to communicate and verbalize it.
Yeah.
So it's like the idea of terminology.
Yeah.
But
But how can you teach something when you don't know how much there is to know, and you know how vast the topic is, and you haven't even touched upon? If you had to teach a class of people drawing manga, could you do that?
No, I will not do it.
No, but like, what if you were put into that position? You're like,
just
big
leave the
eyes.
room. I will be like, no.
You see, there you go. It's like,
So
but some people would take that opportunity to do that because they don't know how it's different.
then shame on
Yeah,
them.
but some people like don't understand their own limitations. So the thing is like, if you pursue this truly and honestly, the better you get at it, the more you realize how ignorant you are.
Exactly.
So it's not like you realize that you are grasping some mastery or whatever. Like, for example, the Rome trip was very insightful on that level because I kind of like realized how much I don't know.
You don't
Yeah.
know anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just like the amount, and not necessarily like just the amount of art, but the amount of history.
Yeah.
Only one relatively small place, like compared to other, like it's a small area compared to the globe,
Yeah.
right? The amount of history that is condensed in that very small area, it's mind-boggling to me.
And it's probably the same with like Simrishamn, where we are right now. There's also so much to know about this place. You can never really.
Yeah, but I wouldn't compare it to Rome.
No, not. But I'm just saying, like, any place has that. You can the soil quality. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
soil
understand.
quality, the people that have been here that nobody else knows about because it wasn't written down. It's vast. And it's humbling in a way, isn't it? That we'll never be able to know as much as we.
I understand, but the thing is, like, whenever you go to a center that used to be like a center of power for such a long period, it's kind of like you see not only that the memory of that place, but also like you see all the traditions, all of the
Yeah.
and it's kind of like, it's not necessarily that it's impressive, it's very mysterious to me how
Okay.
all of that survived, and at the same time how it didn't last.
The Roman Empire.
Not only the Roman Empire, because it's not only the Roman Empire. There's been so many other.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like a lot of the ruins were actually from the 800s, 900s. Yeah.
The 800.
So not all of them like were from the.
What was that? There was a civilization in Italy before the Romans as well. I forgot what they're called now. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, easily. Yeah,
I
gosh.
don't remember the name either. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was.
Maybe Mihai can help us on this one.
Well, if he's online still.
He's still online.
Yeah. He hasn't abandoned us. I mean, it's 8:15. And I try to do my best to block in everything. I mean, we had a constant of 12 to 18 people. Whoever is the people that stood from the beginning until now, my God.
We have 15. Wow.
I mean,
good job,
that's
guys.
impressive considering
Yeah.
how long and like when you look at what we've been drawing,
Mm.
it's been a very subtle change in everything.
But there's no more
Mm?
new comments.
What
Well,
did you say?
There's no new comments.
No. Maybe people are just watching, fell asleep.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
It's okay. Because after we're done with this one, I'm gonna do a time lapse of it, so people can have their TikTok 40 seconds video.
I want to see that, yeah.
I mean, I will do it definitely. Now I see what's off. That part is too thick.
Let's see if my dad's gonna join. I just texted him. I don't think he knows there's a stream.
I mean, I posted it quite late on Instagram as well, but
Did you post it on Facebook?
Facebook, no.
Ah.
Just Instagram.
Ah.
You think I should have done it on Facebook as well?
There are certain persons, like certain person's parents that.
You know over there?
Yeah.
Okay, next
You'd be surprised.
Maybe the next season, the next episode will be more interesting.
The next season.
Next
The next season. of
Next
Swedish
time.
Academy Really Stop with Josie, Vasile, and
Yes.
their teacher Ted.
We're gonna talk about the philosophy of existence, the existential philosophies, and what it means to perceive the world.
I love this kind of podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really cozy. It's the sort of thing that I would listen to, I think.
Yeah. But then again, who was it before the Romans? We need to know now.
I guess I can
Watching and listening.
stop my work and go Google,
Yes.
because we need to inform our 15 viewers.
Have you guys seen that meme with the men? Like, do you always think about the Roman Empire? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, yes.
Mm-hmm,
And then of
mm-hmm.
course you have the war hammer. Like, men wants one thing and it's disgusting.
I love
For
that.
the Empire!
I love that. I think it's so funny. You can make so many good variations of that.
Oh, it's so good.
Hi, Charlie. Oh,
Okay, I think now this needs to be a bit
Oh.
longer. I've been moving this line up and down, up and down, up and down. Never settles.
Etruscan.
What did you say?
Etruscan.
yeah, I think it is
civilization.
too. I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to embarrass myself.
It's okay, we're already
Yeah, but I don't want to
we've already embarrassed
misinform.
ourselves.
Oh, okay, great. That's good to know. Well, it's not my art that's on the stream, so.
Yeah, people will be like, Theodora Kappa. Who is this fake of an artist? She can barely even draw accurate shit.
Yeah, like, why is there no halftones in there? What the hell? I'm seeing like a shape over there. Like,
I'm
what?
gonna lose my job.
Took the job, took the deal.
For some reason, my Google is in Greek.
In Greek?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, my
Do you have a
whole phone.
VPN?
No, I don't. No, I don't have a VPN on my phone.
Okay.
I do have a Greek keyboard
Okay.
because
Wait, why do you have a Greek?
okay, I studied ancient Greek in university a while ago, and just once in a while, just to make a meme, I'll just write something in ancient Greek, and
Oh.
yeah, so I always have that like keyboard there. So maybe it's I don't know.
Why did you study ancient Greek?
I was studying science of religion, and I had to take a language, like ancient language course, and Old Norse was not available at my place, so I had to choose between ancient Greek and Latin. And me and my student, my friend that was studying there too, we agreed that ancient Greek was sexier than Latin.
Sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it looks like a piggy. This shape over here looks like a piggy.
Oh, let me see.
You see, like, this is the...
By the way, I know who Wasner 1 is.
Huh?
Wasner.
It's a piggy.
No, it's
Oh!
Christy.
This is the... Oh, it's Christy. Okay. But
Wait.
you see it?
Yeah. It looks like the Tursu. What the hell is it called? Am I allowed to say the F word?
Okay, I'm gonna
It-
draw it for people.
It looks like a very specific archaeological thing now that we're talking about that.
It's a piggy. You see? I don't know
It's
if
there.
people
No,
can
it's
see
picking
it.
up. It's so cute. Just keep it there.
Yeah, let's just keep it. Oh, it's so cute. Do you see it, Brazil? It's a piggy.
I can't see that.
I know. It really shows that the time is getting close where my brain just shuts down.
Oh, I don't understand why all this is.
Christy is like, oh no. They
Oh,
figured
yes.
me out.
We figured you out, Christy.
We can't wait for you to come and visit, Christy.
Yes. Is it gonna
Summer
be
is almost there.
It's gonna be during the semester, right? Or summer?
What?
Boss, it's gonna be this semester or in the summer?
In the summer.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the best time to visit.
Oh, we have someone from the Faroe Islands, I think, I presume. 'Cause
Best
this,
regards to my brother. Oh!
Yeah.
That is doing his master now. Yeah, we
Yeah.
will. Look at that.
That's so fun.
I mean, we're getting close. I'm just trying my hardest to kind of lock this in.
Yeah.
And then next time we're gonna try to do the big look. What do you think, Josie?
I want to look for funny
Do you agree with
abstractions.
this?
I absolutely do. It looks, there's an archaeological thing from the Iron Age that was found in Denmark, and it's this little like holder, like salt dish, and it's in the shape of a pig, and it looks exactly like that. I need to find a picture for you.
Wait. Can I do the...
Oh, that's Chong!
I don't know, you do it.
No,
better
that's
than me.
very good. The only, so let me critique the hedgehog, because the specs
Yeah.
actually go backwards like this.
Oh!
Yeah,
It looks like he has fur, so I have to like do like this, right?
yeah, that's a bit better.
Is it the correct angle over there?
That's all right, that's all
Kind of
right.
repetitive,
You can
but-
connect them if you want, but this is a stylistic choice, and I like to add little stick legs, but not under the head, because that's where the head is.
It's always gonna be here. Okay.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I'm gonna look for some funky shape, because I'm seeing something.
But you need to correct me. So
Oh, God.
my reference point. This is what I see when I try to get in the correct position,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have reference/anchor point here, here. I'm trying to find somewhere around the face just to kind of grip myself. And the whole base, I need more time to draw.
Oh, where do you stand? You stand here, right?
As
You're...
long as you get this abstraction in there, you
Uh-huh.
can back up to oblivion, but don't back up too much. just try to see this abstraction.
I'm gonna
in-
knock your computer off the desk if I do.
Please not.
Okay.
So tell me what you think.
Interesting.
Fail.
Yep.
Go back.
Go back to school. Oh my god! Yeah.
There you
Go back to school. What the hell?
I'm always in school, unfortunately.
Uh,
You people.
oh god, not us people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a line that's missing here. No, it's cause
Someone wants to go home.
oh Charlie, yeah, he wants to be in the couch, but not right now. Okay, come here. If you hear heavy breathing, it's Charlie. Well, I'm looking down at this part here, right
Yeah.
now. And if I just go back,
You can point to this if it's easier.
yeah. We have a funky shape right here. I'm kind of seeing a rabbit, an Easter bunny.
This one.
Yeah, exactly, that one there. Easter bunny. And the Easter bunny, he has like a weird skull, because this is his ear.
Yeah.
And then his skull goes broop, and then he has a very flat nose here.
Oh,
And then it goes
I think I
down,
see
yeah.
it.
So it doesn't contain this. That's,
I even see
That
a
could be something
Protoss from StarCraft.
you know
Hey.
what? But you're seeing that we have the, we have the little skull top here. I'm not seeing that here, I'm just seeing the dip down. And I think it would be really nice to get locked in.
It would be nice to lock this shape.
Yeah.
I agree. I have some time left, so I'm gonna work on that.
Don't,
Anything else?
don't hyperfixate on the face.
Okay.
Because there's very, very small things that aren't perfect yet. But this needs to be in order first before you spend more time here, okay? The whole drawing is from this corner to this corner to this corner to this
Wow,
corner.
I wonder who taught you
Yeah,
that.
I know. So you
Amazing
have to
teacher.
consider everything, because right now this is underdeveloped, and this pig, you know, it's fun, but I'm not sure if it should be there in the fun. And it was missing a hedgehog up here. Yeah, I'm so tired
This
as
pig
well.
is not pigging.
What?
This pig is not pigging.
This pig is not picking. But that
Yeah.
is actually a very good informative critique.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that'll
So
be
that's
like.
what I'm gonna focus on.
Yep.
All of this here.
All of that
Leave
there.
this because I know that there's things off here and there, but I'm just gonna try to.
Try to get the shadow shapes. And here you're being very loose. I think maybe you went into the flats a bit too early.
Yeah.
You could have had a little bit more here, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's
Do you
going to be
think I
easier to
can
see.
pick on some of the shapes around here as well, or just leave it? I think I should try. A little bit.
There's a lot of shapes, isn't there? But I think you can have fun finding something.
Mm.
I'm seeing like a little a shrew mouse, you know, the mice with the long noses, right here. I'm gonna probably cover it. We'll
No,
see.
it's fine.
The little nose coming down here, and then the ear, and it goes like, it has one of those like really long
God, I'm
noses.
gonna try to see how I simplify all these shapes. Okay, I'm gonna start with all of this.
Yeah.
Just leave the head. and
Think
just
about the
do-
structure, the big forms, the like, you can sort of see how it divides. You have one, and then you have one here, and then you have the shadow.
Christ.
Good luck! Glad it's not me! I'll go back to my rendering where it's just nice and comfy and just scratch, scratch.
Yeah, let's just start with that shape.
Yeah, it's gonna be 500 kroner because it counts as an hour of feedback.
Hey, let's not go that far. I don't think I have money for this.
But it's fine if you give me 1,000.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vasil is my manager. He needs a bit extra.
You guys are plotting against me right now.
Oh yeah.
Plotting your demise.
These shapes are so abstract. My God.
So what do you do? I'm gonna come over to you so we can talk. I'm gonna distract you.
It's okay.
What do you do when you've gotten to a point with your drawing where you're just really tired and it's so late, but you still have to continue doing it? How do you make yourself keep going?
I cry inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I just try to do it. I mean, right now I do have an audience, 15 people. We're getting close to something, so I'm trying my hardest not to fall asleep. I have to do it.
Art is a struggle.
I guess that's the ego. That's the good side of, I guess, having an ego. It's like I have to do it no matter what.
Yeah.
Is that an ego thing?
Yeah, it is
Not
an ego
necessarily.
thing. Because you could stop, I mean, you could stop now. I think it's an ego thing. You could stop your work right now and just go to bed, but then the live stream isn't as long. But you're not gonna,
So wait
You're
a
not gonna
minute.
suffer
If
for
you're
it.
pushing through something, that means you're doing it. You're presuming that the only motivation that can exist is ego, but I don't think that's accurate. It can also be duty. It can also be duty. It can also be.
no, I think it's the ego thing. And I think it's the good side of the ego.
I think it's a duty thing.
Yeah.
I feel it's my duty to do this no matter
Yeah.
how tired I am, because there are some people that has been with us from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Even if it's just 3 or 5 of them,
Mm-hmm.
I know that I have to do it right,
Yeah.
no matter how, tired I feel.
Yeah.
And
No.
painful in my legs I feel, doesn't matter, I have to do it.
I feel like sometimes I do things because I want to be the sort of person who does a sort of thing. I want to be the sort of person that hangs out until 9 o'clock because I want to support the live stream. And that's not...
You've been great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I get chatty when I'm tired, so it really benefits a stream setup.
Like you, like the
Yeah. And we had a coffee. That's cheeky.
Yeah, I asked,
Cheeky
I
girlies.
asked,
Yuri.
Yuri to bring me a cup of coffee because I was like, I need something to keep me awake.
Yeah.
So, Christy, how is Bucharest? Is it still cold? I think he might have heard me, hopefully,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm close enough, I think, to hear.
That's good. Maybe it's an ego thing that you don't want it to be an ego thing, so you're saying it's a duty thing instead.
It's a deception thing. Ego with an ego.
It can be, but
I'm not saying it is. I would never say such a thing.
Are you tricking us of what we actually feel?
Ooh, I think that's called gaslighting.
not necessarily. Sometimes people around you know you better than you know yourself. It's not necessarily
Yeah.
gaslighting. Because again, if you're very ego-driven, there's a high possibility that you don't know yourself very well. Because you mainly pay attention to the projection.
True. I was talking to my classmate Diego like very early on when I first met him, and I told him that I'm very bad at lying, so I don't really lie because it makes me uncomfortable and I just can't go through with it. And then he said, "Oh, but what about lying to yourself?" And then I said, "Oh no, I don't do that." But I think that was a lie to myself, ironically. Yeah, we have to.
I don't think we have to, but we do it
Yeah, maybe
because
we
we
don't.
don't want to accept reality sometimes.
Reality can be terrible.
But I don't think like we have to. It's just sometimes it's more like a coping mechanism. Sometimes some of the things that are true, you don't want them to be true, so you kind of invent an alternative reality. It's a heavy dose of copium.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so many shapes.
Tell me about it.
I'm getting to that point too. It's like, oh God, there's more?
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Do I enjoy working with people around me? Very fun.
We were talking about this another time too, like a few weeks ago, about because we at SARA have established the Sketch Fun Club on Fridays, where we just sketch to have fun, because
You have to have fun.
you have to have fun, and spending 11 hours a day, almost some days, drawing and suffering and trying to get better can get quite rough. So some students have established that, and that's really fun, and a lot of people are benefiting from it. But then for me, I struggle to actually have fun and sketch. That's like number one. But also, I struggle to concentrate with people around me because I get very easily distracted.
Don't get me wrong, this is fun.
Yeah.
Just to the point where I'm like, shut up. But now it's different because we're doing a live stream. But you know, you can always be honest with them and just tell them like, hey,
No, I know, and I have, and sometimes with like master copy evening, which is today, I've said to people, you know, it's master copy evening, and if it gets too rowdy, a little bit of chatting is fine. I mean, it's not gonna ruin anyone. But because it's not like class time, it's master copy evening. It's supposed to be cozy.
When I was at DICE, for example, we were in a big room all together.
Yeah.
So we were talking and everything. And then we also had the 1 hour policy where nobody talks.
Oh,
yeah. So you can have something like that. Okay, like when I was doing my live streams, I did have something similar.
Yeah.
Where we had like a no chat, no talk for like 1 hour or half an hour, and people had to just work while I was also working. So
Cozy.
yeah.
Was it like the first hour or something like that?
I don't remember. It depends. Some of my live stream were like 6 hours long.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like if people think this is long, they have no idea.
No.
Yeah, we had some pretty long ones.
Yeah. I think we might go back to it again. I think that was fun.
Yeah, but not this year.
No. I think after you're done with school and
Yeah.
a little bit again.
Because it's
too much.
Yeah. And it can be hectic.
Yes. No, not now.
And I already have too much on my plate.
I know. I'm your teacher, so I know.
Yeah.
Okay, that shape is to move in.
We barely have time to breathe.
Breathe? What's breathing?
No, we don't do that around here.
No.
That's what you do when you're asleep.
Yeah. Like my father used to say, you have plenty of time to rest when you'll be dead.
Exactly.
Oh, God. You're your father. Crazy.
But one thing that I appreciate about school here is also that it's very holistic. Like holistic, yeah, like it addresses the whole of the existence of being an art student or like a drawing student. So one of the first things that we actually talked about too when I first met you was for me to quit coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I was nervous and I drank like 5 cups of coffee in a day, and you're like, yeah, don't do that. You're gonna have shaky hands. You're not gonna be able to make it a straight line. And then it's like there was a thing recently where the teacher suggested, don't work after 9 o'clock. You have to get up early and you need to get your sleep because you can't function. You're a whole person. Eat healthy is a big one. You put whatever you put into yourself, you're putting into your art. So being a healthy person is so important.
Yeah. I mean, it's the body that you have to take care of, because if your body crashes, good luck doing all of this high mental pressure activity.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You're just Romanian.
No, I think like it depends on what you want to do. Like,
Wait, sorry. Are you saying you
It's
shouldn't be
like-
healthy?
what?
Are you saying you shouldn't be healthy?
I hope not.
I
I
zoned
don't
out
think
for a
that
second.
should be a goal in itself.
Okay.
I think like people put that on a pedestal, like it's the most important thing, but I don't think it's. Yeah,
I mean, we're not saying that.
you're gonna be a pretty corpse if you're gonna be like. I don't really understand that, and I don't get that. I think that's part of this whole modern, like, you should be to a certain degree healthy, right? But also, like, if you really want to taste life and understand it, that's like none of that.
And I'm in pain.
Yeah, none of that is healthy. Yeah, I mean, I'm in pain as well every day.
Oh, for the love of God, shut up.
It's fine. That's what I'm trying to, like, you have to embrace the pain, listen to it,
Yeah.
nurture
I'm
it.
not listening to it. I can't do it.
Do you mean like
I get it.
if you hyperfixate on health and you eat nothing but green smoothies for the
Yeah,
rest of your life?
It's ridiculous.
Balance is everything.
Well, yeah, I'd say so
We
too.
have a comment and that's true.
Yeah, exactly. That's not healthy. That's obsessive. When I'm saying healthy, it's your mind, your body, what you do, and not meditating 8 hours a day and being at peace and going to nirvana
Yeah.
or whatever the hell.
But
It's also
even
being
with
happy.
that, I think like art should always be like a little bit of flirting with madness, because
Oh, yeah.
otherwise you can't really fully get there.
Maybe health is being a little bit on edge sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our definition of health is just a bit different, that's all.
Because if life gets too dull, and if you don't experience any of that, I don't know,
Stress.
excitement.
Yeah, but it's stress. Like you need to have stress. But you need to have a certain amount of stress in your life to feel like you're living. If you don't have any stress, you get understimulated and you get depressed or sad, or you get anxious. You can get anxious from it being stressed.
People are in a safe spot. Like nothing stressful around them, they stress.
Yeah.
Because if you think about biology and how we actually evolved,
Yeah.
we're not used to be comfortable.
Exactly.
We have always been on edge.
And I have a theory. You see a lot of people online that make really, really big problems out of things that does not have much to do with their survival and their daily function. And that's because they are seeking a level of stress that's optimal for them. You know, so when you see people that are like, oh, really stressed over video games or something, like stupid
That's
things in
not
video
just a
games.
theory.
That's true,
It is-
you think?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, well then my theory is true and I'm smart.
No, but it's
yeah.
not.
I'm gonna go into the
It's
science.
pretty much behaviorism.
Okay.
It's kind of like we always look for stimulation.
Yeah.
I mean, look what Hendrik wrote.
What did he write?
Yeah, all the greatest artists and writers in history were health nuts.
Yeah.
True.
Ugh. I hope you're eating healthy, Hendrik.
Yeah. But like, it's kind of healthy once in a while to have just eat a big bag of potato chips or something, because it's good for your brain. It feels good. You get that like little monkey brain. You're like, oh, the monkey is getting a little treat.
For me, I've been doing that for a bit too long, and now I'm in pain because of it. Food is so sensitive to me.
Yeah.
Bad.
I have another Romanian saying,
Which one?
life is hard and then you die.
My mom says that.
Apparently this is a live stream about presenting to school and how we grow and how we... But you know, it's
Johnny?
a part of it. People want to know how it is to kind of do this.
What do you...
You have to be a bit insane.
Charlie just wanted to go up. He wants to see what you're painting. He just wanted to go up. It's our model podium. My dog, my little dachshund, he was just sitting by it and his nose got longer and longer because he wanted to sit there.
Off a little bit,
Sure.
at that point. I think I'm getting close to where I'm like completely, I can't see anything anymore.
Me neither. I'm drawing blind.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks good. That's what I was telling. Now I know how it
No,
feels
no,
to
no,
be a
no, no,
teacher.
no.
This
Nate,
looks good.
he was like trying to get the tape off.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie, that's not good. That's not good. Why are you trying to get the tape off? Who, what?
I missed the beginning. Maybe there was an introduction, but what to know who you all are. But want to know who you all are. Yes. Josie?
Yeah, I'm coming over. I am Josie. I am in the doggy. This is Charlie. If I can get him up. I don't know if he's in. Oh, baby boy. That's not good for his spine, I know. He's a dachshund. Oh, he started that. I know, he grumbles a bit. Oh. I'm Josie. I'm in second term at the Swedish Academy of Realist Art. I like to draw and I'm very tired. I'm currently working on a charcoal barg, and a barg is a copy of a lithogram made by Charles Bargue, who was a academic, French academic, I believe. You guys can correct me. Which is what we do at school to sort of teach accuracy, I guess, and it really does. And it takes a very long time, and I'm just finishing it up now. It's a term 1 thing, yeah. And Vasil? Who are you?
I don't know.
Oh God.
What kind of a question is that?
Who do you want to be?
Who do I like? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Is that kind of?
Just say something. My name is Vasile Mariana from Romania.
Yeah, my name is Vasile Mariana and I'm from Romania.
And this is Swedish Academy of Realist Art.
And then we all dance around in a circle.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to introduce
can I-
myself in these scenarios.
No. You have gone to the school before and you are experienced and you
Yes.
have been in our classroom a little bit. You've helped Theo out as an assistant teacher a bit.
Yes.
And it's been really good. And Theo, can I introduce you?
Yes, you
While
can.
you draw. This is Theodora Daniel Capet from Romania, who graduated 15 years ago? Or did you start 15 years ago at school?
It was 15 years ago. Back in my old
15. And Theo is a teacher at the Swedish Academy of Realist Art, SARA. You
I think it's more than 15 years. You started in 2009.
Yeah, it's getting close to 16. Oh my.
Oh,
It is 16.
okay.
Okay, continue.
You are an award-winning artist.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. That's what I wrote in my fund application anyway, so I hope it's true.
Award-winning artist.
I mean, I have won like 2 times at the American Porn Society.
There
Yeah, I
you
know,
go.
but
That's
it's-
an award-winning artist.
There you
So
go.
big.
I know,
big
I
applause.
understand, but it's just,
Don't be
it sounds
jealous.
ridiculous.
Well,
Don't be jealous, Vasile.
yeah,
I'm
we're
not.
just talking about
I'm
that.
not. I never applied.
Oh, when you did, and did go through.
No.
Children.
I only applied for a scholarship and I didn't get it, and I got pretty bitter. But I didn't get bitter because I didn't get it. I got bitter because Carl didn't get it, and he was the best applicant, and he got second place.
Oh.
And the first place was so shitty that I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It really shows we're tired.
We are
Yeah.
so
We're
tired. Yeah.
apologizing if everything is going wacky right now, but welcome to SARA.
This happens quite a lot. Yeah, people working late and getting tired and getting to that point where.
Yeah.
And you are working. What are you working on, Theo? You're working on a cast, which is something that we do a lot at the school, especially in the beginning, the first few terms. I'm working on a cast upstairs as well for, I think it's, how many weeks is it? I don't remember, but for a very long time. And you've been working on this for almost 3 hours today, and your goal is to work on it 6 hours in total?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right now,
Yeah.
so we can kind of end it.
Sounds good.
I will take the microphone from someone.
You can take it from me. I've said enough.
What a cutie. Pupper, everybody.
Oh, I love that. That's Charlie.
Charlie Barley. All the great. Okay. So, for the 15 people that has been with us, whoever has been with us from the beginning until now. So this was a 3-hour stream, basically together with Vasile, Josie, Charlie the dog, and it was Jackie at the beginning. You can check the video. Yuri also came by and drew on my drawing, for example. Vasile also drew on my drawing. The purpose is to just do a cast on a live stream so people can feel how it is to go through the process of creating. We are a school, a fine art school within the beautiful area of Österlen in Simrishamn. We're called the Swedish Academy of Realist Art, like Josie has also pointed out. A few times, obviously. We're getting tired, so we're repeating ourselves. If you have more questions regarding the school, you're welcome to go on our site. Our rector, Lena, will gladly answer your questions. You can even phone. You're welcome to visit the school.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes. We're planning some amazing things, for example.
You can type the Instagram in the chat and also like...
My brain. Someone please link the Instagram of SARA on the chat, please, for the love of God. So we're gonna actually stop working soon. It was good to have... Oh, you've been painting. Nice. Someone has been painting while listening to us babbling.
That's good white noise.
So any questions, you guys? Thank you. Luisa.
But wait a minute.
Luisa is the Romanian. I'm sorry if I'm butchering you right now, because I know Marian has a student called Luisa. Maybe it is her. I don't know.
Who is Professor Pancake?
I don't remember. Who is Professor Pancake? 5059. Making sure. Because the person was painting. I think he might have said something at the beginning, but I lost track of my... No, it was Astrid. It's not... Okay, Astrid. Yeah. You haven't met her. She's from Stockholm. When we go there again, we will try to meet up. She has like those Great Danes. You might have seen the painting on Instagram. She painted her big Dane with the puppies and everything. I will share the account with you.
Okay.
I will say hi to Osur, by the way. Yes, it is Astrid. Okay, everyone. I will try to show you guys how it has ended. Oh my God, let's move the camera. There you go. So this is the flat stage of my drawing. I think considering the pressure that we've been under and all of that and having 2 other people drawing on it, it ended out pretty well for a 3 hours cast drawing. Look at my ego flourishing with everything I say. Oh yeah, it's so good. No, it was very fun, everyone.
Every breath you take.
What? Okay. Let me move all the gear aside. Oh my God. This is one thing after the live stream, you need to put everything aside. I'm sitting down if people are wondering, because I need to stop the stream and everything. Everyone, thank you for joining us for the 3 hours, and don't forget...
Thank you for joining us and listen to our I don't know.
They loved it.
Rabble.
They loved it, trust me.
They're screaming in chat right now.
Episode 2 will be, I think, in 2 weeks from now. Because we're gonna do the second part of this drawing where we're gonna go into the big look, we're gonna use chalk, we're gonna try our hardest to render this big boy and have fun. I hope, Josie, you will join us again.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And Charlie as well, he's been a champ.
He goes where I go. Sometimes where I don't go.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely
Thank you, everyone.
night, whatever.
Yes.
Have a nice evening.